Do not take product if you are hypersensitive.
Albert Coombs. Oh, yeah. I'm Albert Coombs here. I whip my cock out and people laugh at it.
Yeah. Why do they do that? Why do they laugh at it?
Yeah, I'm Albert Coombs, and I'm a talented comedian, and I look really good.
Why would you cover your own nose?
Doing an impression of me.
That's true.
Yeah.
Kyle.
It's exactly what I sound like.
For real. Shut up. Okay, dude. I'm not doing it to you, but you're embarrassing yourself.
You're embarrassing yourself.
Am I, though?
You're embarrassing.
Guys, can we stop fighting?
Really?
Ever.
With Lisa?
Lisa Marie? My half-twin sister who died in the womb? Because I ate her?
How about she died in the womb? Still named her. Gave her a middle name. In the womb.
Lisa Marie. It's one name.
I died in a womb. Are you not recording, are you? Oh, fuck.
We are recording.
I'm not going to say what I was about to say.
Womb?
You died in the womb?
Was it a bathroom?
What womb? Was it the living womb?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Ding. That's the bell.
What?
I got a message. It says, it's from Chris. It says,
Keen observation skills. Dang. That's the bell. What I'm trying to
this
say.
is all going in.
Yeah.
Probably.
I had a nickel for every time I said that to a chick while I was staring her deep in her eyes.
I think our levels are okay.
Yeah.
Talking about my savings again.
Hey,
Holding up a Chris $5 bill.
That's pretty funny.
I'll toast to that, brother.
Hey.
So I'm just going to have to get used to switching scenes. I really could use an intern. Someone to do this for me.
That's right, yeah.
That'll never get old.
Oh, look at that.
That's classic material right there.
I was hopping like a bunny.
Those mic stands work good, right?
They do, yeah.
Work
yeah.
well.
These are
That's
heavy.
what you're trying to say. Work well.
It worked pretty good.
You know, I know this is supposed to be like an intoxicated podcast or whatever, but we're not fucking cretins.
What's wrong with the mic stands we got? They work pretty good.
Like maybe the only other guy who would have gotten that is dead.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Who
R.I.P.
died?
Bob Hope.
Oh, no.
Let's do this. Shut everybody.
No, wait. I just want to start off with a question. How do you feel about the death of Hope, Kyle? And has that affected your stand-up? Because every time I watch it, I'm reminded of
the death of Hope. Thank
death
you.
of Hope.
Bob Hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I killed him, so. This isn't live, is it?
No, we're not live.
Yeah, don't do that yet.
I wouldn't want to
If
admit
we
to a
do
serious
We won't go
crime on a live podcast.
Damn it. See, I'm so bad at this. I really need someone to be able to switch scenes for me. There's no way that I can.
Well, you
Maybe
don't have
have
to
them
switch
both
back
on
at
at the same
everything,
time.
but like if somebody's like on a long tangent, which like Kyle will no doubt be on at some point,
Yeah.
Right.
just keep the camera on him.
What's
true.
that mean?
I mean, what I'm trying to say is you're a blithering buffoon.
Yeah, cut away from him. We don't need to see any more of his horse shit.
Wow. Cheers.
Well,
That
this
was
is.
uncalled for.
You know what? I was worried I wouldn't have the energy for this, but then I realized I'm not going to be doing a lot of talking.
No. But you gotta Opie the situation.
I
you
have
gotta
to-
guide the ship and then make passive aggressive comments.
Yeah, exactly.
We are here.
That's
Albert
too
showing
good.
up late. You're like you're Kuma the
I am
situation.
Kumia. In more ways than one.
Yes. Your views on certain people.
And Albert is using the new mic. I bought a new mic today.
Hey, I get the new mic because
Which
I'm
one is it?
pretty
Albert's.
cool.
No, but what kind?
Just the same as the other ones, SM58.
Sure.
Before I was using shitty cheaper ones that were like
just gonna
$30
Nice.
as backups, but I was like, I'm just gonna add to the family and get another one.
Yeah, it's cute that you view your microphones as your family.
Yeah. These are her children.
Wait, hang on a second.
I don't know.
Can you cut to me in like 2 seconds? In 2 seconds. Not yet. Not yet.
Not yet, but it's gonna be on you and Chris, not just you.
Of course.
Cool, bro.
How do I take this out?
Cool, bro.
You've been a comedian for a year and a half? Oh, okay.
Now cut to me. I don't know what happened. The mic got stuck through my head. It's crazy. Chris impaled me with this microphone.
That's very funny.
Cut away.
Yeah.
What would you... Did you want me to do it?
I hope that fucking still works now.
Now cut back.
I
was fine the whole time.
Wow, that's pretty
Did that
crazy.
camera move? No.
It moved to Chris.
To correct you, next month will be 2 years for you. Because you started in January, right? Yeah.
That's true.
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck
January
yeah.
the 19th.
Hey. I'll toast to that.
Or
Well-
26th. I don't know what.
Can we all
Thanks for
toast to
that.
that? Not just the men?
Yeah, let's toast.
Not just the men. Better put men in quotes, eh?
That's funny. You'd say that.
Let's open this up, you guys. Welcome back to the Intoxicated
open.
Podcast, everybody. I have a lot of guests here tonight. Three guests.
Yeah.
Welcome to the podcast, the Banana Boys. The Banana Boys are here.
That's what they call us.
Banana
I don't like that.
Fancy.
Sorry.
So, to introduce the Banana Boys, because the audience might not know who they are.
They know who we are.
Mr. Kyle Barnett.
Hi.
Oh, shit. I wasn't even on. Mr. Kyle Barnett.
Hi. Where are these hands coming from? Ooh, ghost hands.
And Albert Coombes is back.
Boo. And
Chris
Halifax.
Hey.
Chris
Classic bit. I'll never retire.
Halifax. I do like how you said that.
I got it,
Welcome,
my boys.
everybody.
Thank you for having us.
I
Yeah.
figured you guys needed it.
Don't speak for all of us.
yeah,
Thank
we
you
need
for having me.
you know, a podcast is cheaper than therapy. Am I right there, Chris?
Especially when you don't have comedy, am I right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
What?
Because comedy.
What happened?
Because people have that joke about how I can't afford therapy, but I can do stand-up.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great bit. I'll never retire it.
Yeah, Albert.
Or
Coombes
included
is
in a
good.
comedy bio. Get it? Yeah.
And we are drinking some beverages tonight.
I'm almost done mine.
I'm drinking.
Go ahead.
I'm drinking a peppermint iced coffee with peppermint liqueur, and
I'm drinking whiskey.
Kyle and Chris are drinking
Is it? Yeah, it's whiskey, right?
Whiskey.
Canadian Club.
Canadian Club. Is
Hey,
that
you're not even a member.
That's a good one.
Is it?
You know,
No.
Chris is no stranger to golf. In fact, he every time he goes, he carries 46 clubs in his bag. Yeah, club sandwiches.
And, he's wearing his golf pants. He's got a hole in one.
Oh my god!
One of his pants.
I cheers to Albert's drink, even though he wasn't.
Okay.
Didn't have it in his hand.
Did you say you're almost done your whiskey?
Yeah, I'm almost
Yeah,
done.
you know.
Go get more. There should
Yeah,
be more.
first of all,
Oh yeah, you're driving. That's right.
yes, and also, hello, police. I
didn't stop.
have some when I want to have it.
That's true.
Yeah, but I
Already
appreciate
getting-
you letting me have some. But right now, I'm good.
Are you talking about the hello police? They get after you if you say,
No, we're talking.
hey.
No. We're talking about. Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol. Do you guys remember the good old days? Paw Patrol was the father of the troll family that lived under the McKay Bridge.
Really?
Yeah, I remember those days. Really isn't an answer to the question for you. Also. Do you remember when you had to answer questions?
we should just shoehorn in our bits.
I feel
set
like
ourselves
that's what's gonna happen tonight.
Yeah, that's like
I
just
don't know
like
anything
the
about that.
hackiest comedy shows where it's just Byron Allen used to have on Comics Unleashed, where it'd be like the most unsmooth transitions, where it'd be like, oh yeah, I just broke up with my boyfriend, blah 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 blah, and then the next one's like, so you like golf? Like just like no segue whatsoever. So tell us about toilet paper. You've had trouble buying toilet paper recently.
Well, I've retired that bit, so I can't do it on the podcast.
You've
anymore.
retired it.
That's okay.
Tell me more
that's
about
good.
your retirement. Tell me more about your retirement.
Albert, if you fucking do this every fucking time I'm trying to speak, I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind in front of everybody. So you better not fucking do this every fucking time that you do this.
Man, I'm really sorry.
Dude, chill.
You've learned your lesson once. Don't make me make you learn it again.
Make me make you.
Make me make you learn it again.
Well put.
Shut up.
I would love if someone just enters Intoxicated with this episode, they're just gonna be like, "What the fuck is this?"
They're gonna be like, "Man, this show's really good," and then they're gonna listen to the other episodes.
I'm gonna do a callback to a joke I did on my own podcast.
Go ahead.
I don't want to. What?
It's the callback.
Go
Yeah.
No.
And then I said,
What'd you say?
"That's it. That's the callback."
Hey, Kyle. I understand you have a new character. Could you tell me who directed Zodiac, by the movie?
What do I look like? IMDb? And then you put the IMDb.
That's gold.
Then the IMDb logo spins.
Right there.
And that's the
You're
clip.
just giving me more editing.
That's your
Oh, dude, we should
your
make this
viral
really
clip.
uneditable.
Oh my
Yeah.
God! No, I you got okay. Hang
I'm
on.
gonna say
hang on.
cunt every 8 words. from now
Before
on.
you
Cunt.
decide that, I have a
How
game.
else are we supposed to address Kyle?
I have a game to start the episode. Okay,
What do you want?
you ready for the game? This is an old-fashioned Yankee.
Before I
swap.
decide what. Ooh, Yankee Swamp.
Oh, and I
We
didn't
should
get.
have come with gifts.
I didn't get you anything, Albert.
No, that's okay. These are all for you three.
Oh, thank you very
Okay.
much.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do it
Well, I shouldn't say
Yeah, no.
is it Yankee swap? Is that
Yankee
what it's-
Swap. Also
That's
called,
racist.
Yeah, it's also called a variety of other
It's called.
racist
It's
terms.
called Anglo-American swap.
Okay.
No, I didn't realize Yankee was.
Piss. I know the taste of dog piss anywhere.
How do? Wait.
I said because I anywhere doesn't matter where.
No. But
But what?
Cal-
If you do this on the podcast every goddamn time I try and do a bit. This one has the
You know what?
the
Wait.
letter that I
I'm sorry.
professed my love to Albert in. So no one take that one.
So Kyle just recorded an album, so he gets to go first. So Kyle,
Congratulations
the
on your
rules.
album, by the way.
by the way, that'll be the only time it's
She's
mentioned
gonna
throughout this
prohibit it.
entire podcast. Because
January
old
5th.
fucking dumbass
I
over
did
here
an album.
will not plug it.
actually, yes,
plugged it on my fucking
not until the end.
my Facebook page
Now that's
and my Instagram.
January
and my
5th,
Twitter.
is that
Shut up.
correct? Is it coming out on January 5th?
Yeah,
And
January
this is
5th.
an LP, correct?
It's an EP, Albert. EP phone home.
You're an EP.
Boom.
An exorbitant phony.
Home.
Jesus Christ!
This is
We should plug-
is already unlistenable.
It really
is
truly
so
is.
bad.
recording?
No.
No, it's
Oh, yes, we did.
Oh,
Thank you,
fuck.
Albert. But
When?
it's okay. We have the video. It's because I'm working this fucking keyboard for my hotkeys
All right.
for this fucking thing.
hotkeys. They're not that attractive.
Oh,
We
it's
have
for
fun.
the OBS.
Hot keys. That reminds me when I stole several kilograms of drugs. See, they're stolen, so they're hot. And they're keys, because they're kilograms. Speaking of keys, I once spent 6 months in one day down in the Florida Keys.
Nothing made me.
That one's smooth.
Is that when I fucked it up? Yeah.
Because you're pretty good at nut stuff, like I will say.
It doesn't happen that often.
Yeah.
But
I gotta
when
be
it
careful
does,
not
boy,
to
do I ever
hit
fuck
the
up.
space bar. The space bar is
you
what
don't wanna do that.
stops it.
Now I have a question.
what-
Does anyone in particular
I have an
take
answer.
credit for the fact that we're recording again?
Yes.
Does that...
No.
You.
Didn't you
Thank
do
you,
that?
Albert.
Didn't you do that with
You're
like Travis or somebody, like where you recorded like a whole episode and then realized, oh shit, you didn't record?
No, that was Ryan Freed. Well, I had the audio, but I never pressed record on the
Right.
video.
Okay, interesting.
I always record both.
Good call. Good call.
Anyways, old album boy gets to make first pick, right?
Well,
That's-
wait, we gotta first plug the album.
Yeah, January 5th, wherever you can listen to things.
What's it called?
The Baby Bird EP or something?
Right. Okay. And tell us a little bit about it.
Well,
Yeah.
I went to Al's Bistro.
Tell us about it.
And I told some
Let's
jokes.
start
fuck's
this. Let's
sakes,
start
tell
this
us
game.
about it.
Let's start this game. I'm sick of his shit.
I I'm describing it.
Hey,
Chris, you're the one attacking me.
attacking you? You've been attacking me my entire life.
That's true. We've known each other since birth.
That's true.
I.
Well, I mean, there is a picture. There is a picture of our fathers together.
Or something.
There's a picture of our fathers together.
Yeah.
At my niece's baptism.
Yeah, that's pretty.
What?
I photoshopped.
Cut that out.
Cut that.
Okay, so what Chris forgot was he sent a picture of his dad to me one time, and I dug deep to find it, and then I went. I looked for this picture of his dad for like an hour, and then I photoshopped it so in place of his niece, it was just me and his dad and my dad just hanging out at some like baptism.
And your dad, and your dad looks so happy. My dad's just staring at your dad, smirking.
It's pretty
just
funny.
Are they friends? They're friends?
They know each other. They know.
If you can pull it up, that'd be hilarious.
We can embed the picture in the video.
That'd be hilarious.
More editing.
Actually,
work.
you know what? I'm not going to do that because my dad would probably be like, "Don't do that."
That's fair.
That's a fair point.
But it's a great photo.
That's true.
It's the best thing you've ever done.
Until this album comes out.
January 5th.
Yes, full-length album.
on
LP.
Bandcamp right now. You can pre-order.
I thought Bandcamp was some weird like reality
Camp
show.
for bands, yeah. Also, it's a website that I designed myself just so I could put on my own album. No, it's a real website.
No, Bandcamp.
No more questions.
Bandcamp. Isn't that what happened to me when I tried to work out west? I got banned from the camp. They banned me from the camp.
So just every time you make a joke, a sharp pain sears through my brain.
You should probably go to a doctor.
Yeah. And also every other day that I'm not with Albert. What?
That pain's probably your conscience.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of how bad that album is.
I don't think so.
You guys were there for it though, right?
No, it was
Yes,
really
we were.
good.
And
Excellent.
I hate to pay him any kind of homage or compliment,
So
so
don't.
I won't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
I was gonna ask Kyle.
I love to compliment.
Were you happy with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, no one's ever truly
That's as
happy.
good as it's going to get.
No comedian's ever truly happy with anything they do, but you know.
And neither are you.
But the fact that you said, yeah.
I will say this. Let me say this.
Now
It's great. You did a great job. Now say something.
something.
Okay, cool. All right, so let's play this game.
Okay.
Are we still playing
Damn
that?
it, I did it again. This fucking space bar.
Okay, you got to stop pressing
know.
space bar, bro.
It's because I got to switch
It's
between
okay. We
scenes.
we still got the
Fuck me. Hang on a second here, guys. Sorry. This is brand new territory.
Yeah.
Brand new territory.
And, at 191.
Oh, that's funny.
You just spit all over your face.
Yeah.
is wrong?
But I've been drinking all day, you know.
Oh, God.
Drinking all day.
Drinking all night,
Drinking all
day and working all night. Drinking closets, drinking tonight.
Damn it! I did get all that though.
Oh,
Good.
fuck.
I did
Drinking
get all
all
that.
night and working all day.
Where did this song come from? Is this the Christmas version of Spirit Catchman?
Spirit Catchman. Da-na-na-na-na. Da-na-na-na-na. You can't sound like the actual one, but
Who is on the phone?
who is on the phone?
Who came up with? Was
I
that
think it was Albert.
done in the
was
chat
you,
though?
Kyle asked me to sing Spirit Catchman.
I made up lyrics to a fake movie in my mind called Spirit Catchman. You know those like movies within TV shows that are like actual movies but they're parodies?
Yes.
That's what I want. That's what I made. I made a fake movie within my own brain.
But you came up with the like you literally wrote out the
can't- I
I feel
lyrics.
like we were 50-50 on
I
the lyrics,
gave him,
but you
like-
gave me the initial
I gave him a
verse
prompt,
for
yeah.
sure, yeah.
Oh my god,
They tag
that's so
teamed
funny.
it. It was pretty good.
And then I sang it live on the air with my beautiful singing voice.
Back when
My
we
voice
had,
is renowned.
yeah,
all around the
by
world.
the National Institute of the
The death.
yeah. I didn't want to, you know.
You two are really insensitive.
Are we?
Yeah, to people who are deaf.
They're never going to hear this.
Oh my god.
And you're never going to hear the end
Yeah,
of this.
that's no different between people who are deaf and people who aren't deaf. Nobody's gonna hear this.
Hey, Albert.
I'm just kidding.
I'm gonna ding every time someone.
Hey.
Every time somebody's mean to somebody, you should ding.
And I
Also,
brought you
should kill
gifts.
yourself.
Okay, let's start.
Okay.
Let's do this.
Okay.
I want to know what this is.
So you're gonna pick one of these bags. You're gonna open it.
Eenie.
And well, I gotta explain. I'm gonna explain all.
Chill.
So you're gonna open it. You're gonna see what he got. Okay. And then you guys are gonna pick. The next person will pick a bag.
Okay.
Who's next? We
And
should
then-
go in reverse order of age after that.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, if you go first, we're fucking you over because the person who goes first is always gonna get fucked over. So maybe we maybe we should do rock paper scissors.
I'm down for rock paper scissors, but you can't do rock paper scissors with 3 people.
Oh,
You have to do odds and evens.
odds.
and
Okay,
evens.
2 or 1.
Yep.
Okay.
I don't care. I'll pick last. I don't give a fuck.
Picking last is best.
Okay, there we go. I'm picking last.
Speaking of picking last, how was high school gym class for you there, Chris? You'd always get picked last on account of your rotund body and lack of athletic ability. Oh, sorry, I thought you were me.
Yeah, Albert was more of a mathlete.
I was a mathlete.
Sorry.
I was involved in mathletics at the high school level.
That's right.
Mathletics.
Well, we went to high school together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one.
We all 3 of us went to high school together. Obviously.
We were all we used to sell bananas in the canteen. That's where we got the name.
Yeah,
That's how we got our
Banana
name, the Banana Boys.
Banana
Oh,
Boys.
that's where. it came from.
Banana Boys.
Banana boys.
Banana
I'm a
boys.
banana boy.
Chris, half-assed or don't half-ass it or don't do it.
Fuck you.
Don't have.
It's full
Don't
acid.
half acid or
Don't do it. Yeah.
Whatever.
Okay.
I don't know if that worked.
I feel like we've been trying to play this game
Yes,
for
we
a half
have.
hour.
Okay,
What?
who's gonna pick first? I don't know how we decide.
Okay.
I'll pick first. I don't give a
Fight to the
Yeah.
death or something.
Albert, you
okay,
pick first.
Albert,
You just
pick
recorded an album.
And
you
go
can weigh each one
last.
if
You
you'd
just
like.
record that.
Like if you want to weigh them.
That's weird.
Oh, this one's way too stupid. This one's way too cool. Ah, this one's the way over there. I weighed them. Do you get it? I weighed them.
No, yeah, we get it.
Yeah.
All right. Okay,
Whoa.
and we're on me.
Yes.
Oh my God!
This is what I always wanted. A gift card to bananas? Is that banana pudding?
Banana flavored pudding. This is cool. I don't know if I've ever had banana
Oh,
flavored
fuck.
pudding.
Okay. If that's what I think it is, like, I actually do legitimately would love a banana.
I'm gonna be honest with you. If you take these from me, I'm not gonna ride home with you.
That's more of an inconvenience to
Completely out of my way.
yourself.
So Albert got banana pudding.
Banana pudding, baby.
Thank you. I'm
Okay.
keeping this.
Kyle.
Kyle goes next.
Ah, you shafted
But wait,
Kyle.
Yankee Swamp. So
Can you
Yankee
guys?
Swamp.
You can take.
I feel like, is that a thing that people shouldn't say?
Oh, I was being
No, Yankee's
facetious.
fine. Yankee's not offensive.
I don't
This
fucking
means
know.
American.
It's just an
That's
old
right. The
old
North, they were Yankees. The South, they were Dixies.
yeah.
Speaking of
This is,
Dixies, I
lessons-
got a cup for you right here.
This is a new segment of the program called "Lessons No One Gives a Shit About" by Chris Halef.
Anyways, you can take the banana pudding or you can.
The
take
Yankees were. Anyway.
But he can
Not
can
after
open
he
this.
opens that, he can't.
Not after he opens
He
it.
can't open it.
Okay,
Then
so
take mine.
I
Kyle, do
hope
you want
To
to
make
take
a call.
do you
New
wanna
gift
take-
or-
yeah.
or the banana pudding?
or the mystery gift?
Well, they're all mysteries.
This
We don't
isn't
know
a mystery.
Well, we don't know if that's real banana flavor in them.
That's true,
I'm
yeah,
gonna
it's
I'm gonna
definitely-
take a look at this one.
This is gonna turn into we all just pick a gift.
Yep. I don't know what I was
Oh, but
thinking
if
with
Kyle
that.
takes, if somebody takes from us, we get to swap, but not something that was taken this turn. Those are the rules in the Yankee swap.
Open up the present.
Yeah.
I can open it or take my banana pudding, whatever. It's just a rotten bit. of
Banana
banana.
condoms. I'm obviously kidding. But this is banana something.
Do you really think that deserved a ring?
It deserves a ding, which was what that was. Foolish. This is dry banana chips. I'm guessing a pattern. Food. No, I'm kidding.
Have you ever had banana chips?
Actually, it seems weird.
They're really tasty.
Are they
honestly,
now?
yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of them are salted.
Did you? I hope you didn't actually spend money on this.
No, she stole
Not much.
Not much.
She stole them.
She stole them. That's right.
Can you imagine?
Yes, Sarah's always been known as a bit of a pickpocket.
Oh my God! Half your name's on him, and it's not comp.
These are wholesome. These are wholesome dried fruit.
Yes.
And
they are banana. Yeah, banana chips.
Can I pick mine?
Well, you only have one.
You can take one of these, or you can
Wait,
take that.
but yeah, isn't that how it goes? So yeah, do you?
Yeah.
I want what's inside this, and I feel like I know what it is.
Swap it off.
None of us
I knew
are
that was
swamping.
gonna be what it was.
Hey, look at
Yeah,
that.
it's just actual bananas.
Actual
Okay,
bananas.
so me or Kyle obviously got the best deal. If you want this banana,
fine
I'd
with
trade
these.
with you now.
Oh, what the fuck? They're not even ripe yet.
Yeah, because they go bad so quick.
You couldn't have bought better ones? Fuck this shit.
Sarah
This way.
Nah, I'm good.
pours her heart and soul into a new segment. You guys.
Bro.
Really? Looks like you got this figure eating much worse things than that.
Oh, Albert's so sweet. He just offered a banana pudding to Chris.
You want a banana?
Oh,
No, I don't
look.
want
What is
your
this
fucking
gift? What
not
is this
ripe bananas.
gift?
This, honestly,
You obviously got the short end of the straw.
I did actually.
I
And I
thought you
love
said-
bananas.
I thought you said you wanted bananas.
I want bananas, but I want them like edible.
in various
But
forms.
those will be edible like tomorrow.
I don't like eating on a timeline. I just like eating.
Eating
It's
on
like,
that time,
no,
like-
when Chris opened his spread, he said, "This banana's a shit." B-A-N-A-N-A-S. It's a classic.
You know
flip on
what?
the
Fuck it.
Gwen
Thank
Stefani
you. Thank
tune.
you. This is cool. I mean, what happens now? Do we just talk about it? Or do we...
So we basically we ruined the game.
And these are compliments.
Great
Gwen.
guys. Now
So
Sarah has to
every
cancel the
time-
podcast.
Every time I look at them, I'm going to give a compliment to somebody. This is the new game. Okay,
Ooh.
Hey, Kyle, you don't smell as bad as you look.
Thank you, Albert.
Hey, Sarah, you don't smell as bad as you look. Hey, Chris.
You're here. Oh, look. And action
Okay, one take, cut, print, perfect. You know.
for Banana the movie. I saw you fuck that up.
You know? I knew you
I
did.
thought
Kyle's
that there would
got
be more
eyes on the
swapping, but
podcast.
there wasn't any swapping.
Let's talk about stuff.
I do have an Instagram question for you guys.
Just one. They didn't care enough
Or
to.
an IG question.
Are there? How many did we get?
Just the one.
Great.
From who? Or is that be anonymous?
It'll be anonymous.
Is it from the guy who was messaging you?
No. No. I think you guys all know this person.
Okay.
They are like
Is it
comedy a comedy fan.
Fuck yes,
Not a
Halifax.
comic.
Yeah.
Do they share a name with the other
Yes,
guy?
that's right.
No.
Okay, go ahead.
I love how I had to think about that.
Who is the most
The
handsome?
question is,
Kyle.
which one of you is definitely the funniest?
Oh, me.
That's not. You know.
Yeah, it's not even a question.
I think we all know who it is.
It's not a question. You know. Actually, like if we were gonna go on like Hubcap, like results.
Oh, that's just like a. That's like a. I'm not gonna say it. on the
Yeah, I
podcast.
know you can. That's why I'll take the credit. Yeah, it's me. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that's it.
Speaking of hubcaps, I hope you get in a car accident on your way home. I don't care if I'm in the car.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're in the
I'll
car.
die if you die too.
Honestly, dude, if I'm
Suicide.
dying, dude, that's fucking sick.
5 years. If we're not on Conan in 5 years.
Yeah, we're gonna kill ourselves.
Wait, it's a
Suicide pact just happened on this
Yeah,
podcast.
most people make marriage pacts, but not Albert and I. No.
So who asked it? Was a family comedy, but not.
Ben Jedry.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Ben. Thank you for the question, Ben. Yeah. I think we just
Is that undisputed that Chris is the funniest one?
No,
No,
there's
I mean,
no like
super
what are you trying to
undisputed.
cut like start a fucking like feud
Well, like
between
not
the three friends?
not necessarily.
You're gonna try to make the Banana
But
Boys go rotten?
content is con-
We're all funny in our own
We are,
ways.
definitely.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
By the way,
Kyle
yeah.
appeals to a niche audience. Chris appeals to a niche audience, and I appeal to everyone. You know, so it's like who's to say what's better?
Yeah, you.
I would.
to the banana crowd. Bananas.
I will say this about each of us. I think we couldn't be any more different, the three of us, in terms of styles.
No, so me and Kyle are like relatively similar.
We're in the
You
same.
guys are
I feel
more
like
similar.
we're different. I feel like our comedy's still like.
I
pretty
honestly don't think
different.
you guys are that similar. I really don't.
We're definitely a lot closer than you.
Well, closer
both
than
as
yeah.
friends.
Yeah.
Okay, you know why you guys are? Oh, are they good?
Yeah, can I borrow one?
Yeah.
Can, you just gotta
I took
crunch. Crunch into the mic for ASMR.
No, I refuse to do that. Oh no, these are hard.
I've never had a banana.
Oh, you can have one too, I guess.
You're fine not to.
I guess.
Yeah. Do you think that's sexy, listeners? Is that turning you on?
Is ASMR sexual?
I don't think so. I think
Does
some
the
people
A
just
and-
use it.
It's
to-
Whip out
supposed
your
to be,
dicks
but if-
and start stroking.
You know the S in ASMR stands
Break
for
out those
sex,
vibrators,
sex.
girls.
And
Damn it.
scene.
No. Go to Kyle.
Start diddling your fiddle.
Hold it.
No! Oh, you scared me. I thought that was a real bananas trying to attack me, but it turned out it was just you doing it. Anyways.
You're under arrest.
Put it on Albert. There we go.
Point at the there. You,
Do.
No! My baby!
If you were hoping to have like any conversation throughout this entire whatever,
let's-
it's not gonna happen.
No,
probably not.
Let's actually talk about stuff. Hey, you know, what's your deal?
my deal is, you know, my favorite thing about the taste of a drink is the taste of another drink.
You know what?
I mean?
Yeah, you know,
Do you guys want more
That's a good
drinks?
one.
I can go make you some.
Speaking of conversation, how do you
I'll
guys
have
feel
another
about
one.
the Converse Nation?
Oh, of shoes?
Yeah. How do you feel about All Stars?
Well, I don't agree with child labor, so you're asking the wrong person.
I think it's okay for kids to work a little.
Oh,
Yeah, no, of course.
yeah,
Like, what
'cause-
else are they doing?
Yeah.
kids can work a little because they are little, so they can always work a little.
Hey, if you don't want to work, go to school.
That sounds like a Mitch Hedberg joke.
It kind of does. Well, no.
Much worse.
Yeah.
I'll tell you a Mitch Hedberg joke. Do you remember when Paw Patrol was the name of the...
Yeah, so Kyle, you've been doing a lot of research on polio.
Oh, have you been looking into polio, Kyle?
Yeah.
What are you looking into about it specifically? Have you had any hard research done? Any numbers to go along with that research? How many people have you given polio to?
8.
Wow, that's a joke.
We're done. So Albert, I understand you've been reflecting on colors lately. You know, the color black in particular.
Yeah, do that one. Yeah.
I don't know what you're referring to. First of all, you can't reflect. Black doesn't reflect; it absorbs light.
What does
Did
that?
you go to school?
What does that do for appearance?
Well, I mean, they say the black is slimming.
You know,
Do you ever ponder about the?
Chris went to college. Yeah, clown college.
You know, they do say that vertical.
He's a clown.
stripes. They say the vertical stripes are thinning, which makes me wonder how big zebras really are. You know?
You know?
Do you think they're?
Ouch! That's
You
an
startled Kyle.
that's
So
an-
Sarah,
that's an
you're desperately lonely, eh? Just setting each other's bits up.
Now, which of Sarah's jokes does that set up?
Take your pick of
Which
litter.
one?
Oh God.
All of them. Literally all of them.
Guide the ships, Sarah.
Sheriff?
What? How are you guys? Okay, so we gotta
Yeah.
catch the listeners up because
Yeah.
there's no more comedy currently.
Yeah.
Currently, yeah.
Me and Albert, was that the last show that we were on together on the Sunday?
Yeah, got the surprise headline in Snigley's. Shout out to Ian Black, thank you.
Can you
Sh-
talk
yeah.
about your
No, no,
surprise
no.
headline set?
Yeah, so somebody, a certain doorman, I won't mention his name, I do love him dearly, but he asked me to fill in. So I was working the door out there in the cold.
Mm-hmm.
Cold, starving. I was, etc., you know, it was tough. Nobody came in. And then Ian comes up and he's like, oh man, do you want a headline?
And what did you say?
Said,
What was yours? What was
Hey, Sarah, no. He said no, and then what happened?
I said yes, and I did it, and I had to do a much longer set than anticipated. But, old birdie boy don't fuck around. I got hours of material ready to go.
Yeah.
Also, do you like this pose?
No, I don't.
Do you like it?
I like it.
Thank you.
You're getting you're sitting between like two people.
You look like you just said no to drugs in the 1980s.
Yeah.
No way, man. That's for fools. Now you look like you're two star-crossed lovers just reconnecting for the first time.
That's right. We're on a cruise.
In days.
Wasting away in Albert Coombsville.
And I say, bye, bye, Miss American Pie.
Yeah, those are two completely different songs. Those are two completely different songs.
Shut the fuck
One's
up.
really good, and one's called American Pie.
You don't like the song American Pie?
I prefer Margarita.
I love that
It's not
song.
called that.
I know all the lyrics, all of them.
Oh yeah.
And there's a lot.
Chevy Levy Dry.
So that was Albert's last set. Kyle, why don't you tell us about your last set?
Uh-oh. Did you do an unauthorized host party?
No,
Tell him.
my last set was my album recording.
Yeah.
Oh.
What? And then I
Which
quit.
would have been the Saturday, because it was.
No, that wasn't actually my last set on Sunday. My last set was this nice pair of D's on this broad I met down the corner.
Down on the corner, something, Albert, songs.
Albert is making like fucking direct eye contact with me. He goes, nice pair of D's. Oh, fuck.
Oh my gosh.
Slithering buffoon.
Okay, I actually do have a question though.
What's up?
Did you guys feel bad? So when cases started to go up, but like shows were still technically on.
Yeah.
Did you guys feel bad about like doing them? Like, cause I got a lot of fucking shit for still doing comedy. Like that week, like just friends, just being like,
I only did one show after cases start because I was at a show that got exposed.
You were at the Sunday one.
Yes.
The shoe shop.
Yes, which
Exposed for being a really fun time.
Boom.
That's right. You were there.
Got out.
You were there.
I know, and I wasn't even on the show, so I risked my
Now
life.
that's yours.
Kyle has
Risk the
nothing
life
else.
for the joy of being an audience member.
Or like secretly hoping I'd be asked.
Now, why did you decide to RYL for that comedy show?
RYL.
Risk your life.
Oh, I don't know. Because cases weren't that high when I went there.
And then I only did one show after that, and then it was done. We were done.
CNTH.
So yeah. I mean, like, I didn't really have too much of the feeling bad about it because I only did like one. I did a show the night that Kyle did his taping at Gus's.
Yeah, sorry, I could have given you a spot, but I thought, no, you're crap. And so I didn't give you a spot.
So you only did OSTNTKDHT?
Oh, it's
What is that, Albert?
One show the night that Kyle did his taping. It's perfectly cromulent.
How long did it take you to think of that acronym?
Well, I thought of it once, and then I had to think of it the whole time while I was saying it too.
Yes. No.
Well, I've only felt
Kyle has a real SP on his face.
I did do
That's
I did do 25 minutes for my last show, and I was just like,
wow.
Yeah, no, a little bit more than you. And I remember thinking because I left immediately, but I was still like, as soon as everything got shut down, I was like, I got scared.
20, yeah, because I have 25 usable minutes.
Now you were opening for a big band, right? What was it?
Led Zeppelin.
Oasis, Led Zeppelin, the Beatles. Who was it?
Cut this part out because they're nice guys. I'm not gonna say anything bad.
Were you opening for Cake, or was it some other random mix of foods? No, they're
actually good dudes.
They're actually super. They're my favorite band.
What, really?
Them and the Beatles for me.
Cut this all out.
Oh, but I have so many good bits in here.
Do you?
Cut this out.
Yeah, please cut this out.
Okay.
Because they're good guys. Burgers, Fries, Pop opened for them, and yeah, they're really cool. That's all I'll say about that. 25 usable minutes.
You did 25 minutes?
No, there's one pop in there.
I've done that a couple of times.
And there was one pop in this entire show.
This is all going
25
in.
minutes.
This is all going in. I'm gonna grab more.
25 minutes, one laugh. Yeah.
I've seen it.
Yeah, when you close out Oasis that time.
Oh my god.
But then again, you and I both had
Now
fucking
we're
rough
back
ones.
on.
Yeah.
After the last thing I said.
Now we're back on.
Come back when I talked about him bombing at Oasis that
Yeah,
one
come
time.
back on me bombing at Oasis.
Which I also bombed on, by the way.
Wait, which Oasis?
Well, actually, you started the bomb.
I didn't start the bomb. There was like literally guys up front dealing drugs during our sets.
I remember that. I was there for that one. I was on that show.
the bombing.
I
They
was
were
lucky enough to go
dealing drugs
early
during
on that
the
show.
Yes.
Before they
Yeah,
were
you know what? Come back
too
now.
terrible.
Yeah, hold on. Come back now.
We're back.
Hey.
And we're back, people.
Do you
Hey,
guys remember that time at Oasis?
I don't know what you're talking about, Sarah. It's really good to see you guys. Hey, I'm just a wacky jock.
How many minutes are we in, by the way?
30.
22! Yeah, because that's
Hey.
right. It's okay. Yeah, it's
Lucky for me, I felt myself do it that time,
all
and I
good.
knew.
Yeah, let's make this somewhat listenable, huh?
Chris,
Kyle,
why,
you can help that a little bit.
why would I be able to do that? You know.
Because you've been doing nothing.
But did you
ruining
guys
everything.
ever want to back out of shows because of the cases?
Wasn't on that
When
long.
shows-
There's been a couple that I was going to but didn't have to because they got canceled.
Right.
I was supposed to close out Oasis on Tuesday, and that was like the day everything got shut down.
I made the call. I messaged him right before things got
I
shut
did too.
down to let him
Yeah.
know that I wouldn't be.
I messaged him, and he said
like
he was
37.
thinking about doing. Yeah, it was that was the day we had 37 cases. That was 2 weeks ago today, actually. And I told him, we all told him, like, no. And he was just like, no, I'm gonna cancel it anyway. So I was like, okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was fucking insane.
Yeah.
And we haven't had a day like that since.
We haven't.
So let's all go down to Oasis right now and do stand up. Like, what's stopping us, really?
What's stopping us?
It's Tuesday.
Are things? They said 2 weeks that things would be shut down, but like, are things gonna?
It's hard to say.
Isn't the 2 weeks up now? Officially?
Yep.
Oh my fucking
Is it up?
Jesus Christ!
I mean, I feel
Oh
like the
my
2 weeks have
God.
gone by.
2 weeks have gone by. No. They extended it by a week.
What are you talking about?
Huh? What do you mean? What am I talking about? I was part of this whole plan the whole time.
What are you talking about, Willems?
What are you talking about?
Willems?
Yeah, like this TV show.
The TV show. What are you talking about, Willems? I love
Yeah.
that show.
Yeah, in Germany, it's what are you talking about, Wilhelm?
That's a college humor joke.
Nice. Yeah, I went to
I
college.
love college humor.
Yeah, clown college.
Hey,
Oh,
what is
yeah.
this, a biology textbook? $1,000. College humor.
Nice.
You guys seriously buy matching sunglasses?
Mine.
These are matching and all. Oh, ours are.
Yeah, ours actually.
Yours,
What kind
yours are legit
Oh, no,
matching.
yours like Albert's legitimately says police.
Yeah, I have police glasses. Isn't this sick? They're police brand. I'm just a huge supporter of the police and everything they do.
Yeah, absolutely. Same. Yeah, Kyle.
Even when they're wrong, they're still right. You know, that's what I feel.
I stole these from my roommate. So.
Nice.
Oh,
Really?
Lake City cider glasses.
Ah, look at that.
Ah, have you had that new cider? It's a new place out in, I think it's in Kentville. Dickens?
This isn't bad.
No, have you tried, no, it's
No,
just
no,
a
I
new
haven't tried
cidery that just opened up.
I haven't tried it.
You've never had Dickens cider?
Never tried Dickens cider.
Never once?
I've
yeah.
never once tried Dickens cider.
Really good.
Speaking of which, yeah.
Dickens cider, to me, is so good. It's what makes life keep going.
That's funny.
What's funny?
Dickens cider. Yeah, no, it's great.
Hey,
No.
what can I say? I love a good Dickens cider.
It's
know
been a while since I've had either.
What do you mean either?
Lakeside.
Actually, I had cider. Oh, actually, I had cider on the episode with Marty and Vince.
Nice.
Or not
Cider's
Marty and Vince,
tasty.
Hey,
Brad and
Dickens
Kyle.
cider always
Brad and
goes
Kyle.
down smooth.
Nah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, did you hear? Hey, did you guys hear about this like robbery at a gas station recently? Like it literally happened today.
What was it? The one on Morris Street?
No. That was a house.
That was a murder.
Oh, light conversation for her.
No.
No,
more,
fuck. Yeah. Yeah, no, I did actually.
Oh my god.
No, it's
You
crazy.
guys are okay. What was What was the robbery?
No, there was somebody robbed. No, it was 3 guys who robbed. Yeah. No, it's crazy. These 3 guys fucking robbed a store, and one of them was like, I mean, he kind of got off on like almost a technicality, but like 2 of them actually have been put in jail now. The other one just got community service. Like he's working, I think he's volunteering with like a hockey program. Yeah, it was 2 in the clink, 1 at the rink.
That's funny. It's funny because it rhymes.
Yeah,
it's good, and it's a playoff. Like
use that.
It's a playoff of what?
I'm literally a foot away from you. Why are you screaming?
I have a very loud voice.
Anyway, Sarah, tell us more about whatever the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, what's going on with you?
I'm just TikTok famous. That's all I got going on.
That's right.
Oh, TTF.
Yeah, I didn't know.
Congratulations.
I had no idea. I didn't see any posts about it or anything like that.
I had no idea. I saw you promoting it on the trivia yesterday.
That was really strange to do because there was such a fucking delay.
Oh, was there?
Yeah, like he would
I thought
ask.
you and Kirsten were just really slow.
No, like I don't know whose internet it was because I got
It
like
didn't look bad, honestly.
I got like top tier internet. Okay, so I'm gonna blame Kirsten for this one.
She's got all the bells and whistles. All the bell.
Don't touch me.
You sound like you're gonna sing a song.
Don't touch me.
Oh God, you sound like
Don't
182.
push me, cause I'm close to the edge. I'm trying not to lose my Banana Boys remix.
What song is that?
Oh, you didn't hear
The
about that?
Banana Boys remix song.
Close Edge. No, Close Edge is the most Def version. What's the actual?
Grandmaster
old school.
Flash. It's
Yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah.
I
What's it
know
called?
I'm right. Thank you for confirming that I'm right.
You know what, dude? I'm trying to be your friend. Okay?
The
And
message.
All
I'll
you do is you
cheers to
fucking
that.
throw it back in my face.
Is that the message? I feel like that's the message.
Cheers.
Do 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 do.
Or participate, Sarah. Jesus. You know you can contribute, right?
I'm trying.
Good.
If I could get a word in.
Tell us more about your TikTok fam.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't. None of it matters.
Now that you're TTF, do things feel different?
No. In fact, they hate you more when you do a video that they don't like.
They just
After
hate you
the
because
viral
they
You
hate
know
you.
TikTok.
about DDT? Do things feel different? Oh, DDFT. Fuck.
DT. DT. You said DD.
I said DDT. I said do things different is what I
You
thought
said
it was.
DDT.
Yeah,
Your banana
DTD.
chips?
Yeah.
My banana chip.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This whole acronym thing really depends on knowing your letters.
It's true.
I can't think
English
quickly
is
enough
my
to use.
first language, actually.
Hey, which is ironic because
Hey,
you're always doing these alphabets.
Yeah. Dun dun.
Honestly, that was a pretty good point. My alpha. You're doing bits about being an alpha.
Yeah. If
That was a good
if
joke.
If that's what you're into, yeah.
What's going on here?
Oh, but like I don't get the letters right sometimes because English isn't my first language.
What is your first language,
Oh,
by
it's
the
funny
way?
you
I haven't
ask.
heard about that.
It's actually a dead language.
Anybody else speak that language?
You get
Funny you ask. One Jesus Christ.
You're nothing like him.
Jesus Christ. Oh
Do
my
people
god.
ever like complain?
Chris.
They should.
Because I don't share a wall
So
with anyone.
funny.
That's good. You don't share anything. with
Disembodied hands.
Oh God.
anyone.
Anyways,
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
I shared gifts with you all.
Oh
I'm not quick enough for that shit.
no, you just. That's okay.
you could have just ended that
What's okay?
sentence at "I'm not quick enough."
At
There you go.
this.
Gotcha.
That is not incorrect. That is
brother
a
man.
fact.
Brother man. That's what it's all about.
Brother man? Brother man?
You know, wildebeest have one of the strongest senses of smell in the entire world. That's
Really?
a fact.
Really?
I'm
Is there
not-
any downside to that?
Yeah, the one downside is most of what they smell is other wildebeest.
Wow.
Hey, are you a scientist? Me either, but it just doesn't sound very pleasant.
No, I,
You know what I was doing there?
I'm
I
no
thought you were
scientist.
setting me up on one of my bits, and I was like, "Is there a bit where I'm a scientist?"
Oh man, I'm a stand-up. I actually forget my jokes at this point.
Really?
I feel like I've.
So now you and the audience are on the same page. Fuck! You guys just missed my solid burn.
That was a solid burn.
She's like, I forget my jokes now, and I was just like, yeah. Now you and the audience are on the same page.
I heard you.
Hey,
Why are you so?
fuck this shit.
I do feel
Yeah,
like
Chris, get us more.
I do. Jesus Christ! What a train wreck. Kyle. Kyle.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm still here.
How are you doing without comedy?
I'm doing fine because I still got Twitter, right? And I can still
Do
make.
you tweet?
I make tweets.
You do tweet quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do you,
Chris.
what about bring that right over. Bring the
Say please.
bring the whiskey right over.
No. Hey. Stay there. Hey.
Oh.
You gotta say the magic word.
Do it or I'll kill you.
Okay.
That's our magic words. Also, my safe word in the bedroom.
Whoa.
Boring. No.
You want ice then?
No, it's okay. Medicine. One sip.
Yeah, there's really not much left. Hold on. Yeah, there's really not much left in mine either. I think we have. Hold on.
That's.
Splitter.
We'll let the audience be the judge of that.
What are you looking for, Al?
The coffee stuff has it's caffeinated.
The iced coffee? Yeah. But it's a blonde roast, which means it's the most caffeinated.
Yeah, I really like.
I heard those roasts have more fun.
Hey, sounds like my ex-wife.
Pam. Is her name Pam?
Jesus Christ, Chris.
What? My ex-wife? Pam?
Pam? I told you! That's what Chris yells at his wife.
So while we can actually have a conversation,
Guys,
say something.
I was at.
Guide the ship.
Do you know how hard it is to guide this ship? This ship.
Appreciate that subtle dig, Chris.
This ship is like a wandering ship in a storm.
Yes. Oh yeah.
As they tend to do. It's not the size of the ship, it's the motion of the
Peppermint and
ocean.
Soda water, honestly delicious.
Cheers.
Is it delicious?
Cheers.
It's not a good thing to try it out now with COVID season. But you should make one for yourself. It's very tasty.
Just go fuck myself, I guess. Okay.
Yeah, do it.
I would never.
Now.
Ask me, set up a question about Subway. I got a bit about Subway.
Yeah. No, I I took the TDC a lot when I was in Toronto.
The sandwich shop.
Oh, hey. how do you feel
Quiznos.
Yeah, I love Quiznos. Also, another Subway shop is a Subway. It's a sandwich shop, and
Wait, Subway's a Subway shop?
Yeah, and you buy trains there, and other train-related nonsense, you know. Also, Train CDs, the band Train.
Let's get married.
Dude. Honestly?
I got that.
Dude.
I know train songs.
Yeah.
And kudos to you for doing like a non-hit. I mean, it's kind of a hit. It's not the hit.
If you get invited to a lot of weddings, which I do.
Rings
you?
of Jupiter.
I'm a hit at weddings.
Yeah,
Huge hit. Nah, I go to a normal amount.
you hit on the bridesmaid.
Always.
A bridesmaid.
Hey, nothing hotter to me than a girl in a weird-looking peach
I still want
dress.
to post.
That's funny as hell.
Peach dress.
I still want to put that up one day. I was
What
on
up, me?
me
For
at my
adoption?
brother's wedding doing the best man speech.
To a room full of people that didn't speak English.
Speak English. I bombed so badly in my best man because here's what, like, this was 2015 and nobody there spoke English. It was like either.
That's 5 years ago.
Yeah.
So I would have been a year into comedy.
And you were trying to be funny?
And I was way better
You were
than
trying
that.
to
No, it was more like I went up there with no preparation because like the maid of honor went up and she killed, by the way, with just like heartfelt whatever. She was talking about her sister and she was like really sweet.
Yeah.
And then I got up there and I thought like, I'll just get up there and wing it.
Lighten
And
the mood.
I started roasting like my grandfather and I started roasting my uncle, my dad, but like. They got it. Nobody else spoke English, so I bombed so fucking badly in front of everybody.
God.
Now, at one point, my brother just kind of tugs on me, and he goes, "That'll be enough." And I had
How
to sit
long
back.
was the speech?
It was maybe like 3 minutes.
Jesus
It felt like 30 or something.
30. Yeah, dude, it was bad. And these are people.
Do you
like,
remember anything you said? Or you probably winged it, right?
I think I made fun of the fact that my uncle and my dad are bald.
Whoa.
Whoa.
It's crossing a line.
Low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, hairline.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, hey, like, you know.
What Kyle Carpenter would call hacknip.
That's right.
It's a hacknip.
Who is that about? Let's dissect that joke on the
I don't think
podcast.
it was about anything in particular.
I think if it was about someone, they probably didn't see the status.
Yeah.
I think if it was about somebody, they did see
what
the
status? I didn't see a hack nips. No, I'm just kidding.
I think everyone involved is aware of everything.
Yeah.
Probably.
I think so.
I feel like there's confirmation.
Brother, I'm with you on that one.
I feel
So,
like
Sarah, tell
everybody
us more
knows.
about...
And if you don't know, now you know.
Well, wait. Actually, I have a question.
Go ahead.
Christmas is coming up.
What?
I almost missed it.
Christmas is coming up.
Wait, your T-Miss is coming up?
The most depressing
T-Miss.
and stressful time of year, besides tax season.
Which is when? February? March?
No time of the year when you.
You guys
What's
don't know when
tax-
tax season
Is it not February?
Tax season was last week when I did 5 years worth of retroactive income taxes.
That's impressive, and I need to do that too sometime soon.
I just did.
Well, it got delayed, right? Yeah, from earlier this year.
Yeah, it's normally it's March 31st,
Yeah.
and then it got pushed to July.
Yeah,
And
in
then
a
I
re-
already got mine done.
Deadline
maybe-
only matters if you owe money, though. If
In
they
a-
owe you, then it's fine.
I got mine done pretty...
I'm going to owe this year for sure.
in an extremely
For sure.
rare
Self-employment.
instance.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
like
fucked.
20 next year.
Yeah, I'm fucked.
Are they not taking out any taxes now?
Not right now, currently. Like, currently I'm still self-employed, right?
SE.
SE, living the dream.
SETIT.
You know-
Christmas is a coming. Are you guys Christmas people? Do you guys have an opinion on Christmas?
I can be.
I am actually. Yeah.
I like Christmas movies. I get into Christmas movies.
love Christmas.
I like
Always
Christmas as not as much as the next guy. If that next guy is Ebenezer Scrooge.
Are you a non-Christmas person? For
No,
real?
I mean, I like being. It stinks. I can't see my family this Christmas.
I was gonna ask about that. That fucking sucks.
It's not that
Yeah,
he's.
not happy about it.
It's not that he's a non-Christmas person. He's just a Albert's a lonely old miser that you'll walk by Albert's apartment and you'll see him in the window counting his money with
Counting his money, wearing a stocking cap and like suited pajamas, holding a candle holder.
I've never actually done it. But I've wanted to say on stage. I've been working on a new look. The look is a guy who flings open his windows and asks what year it is.
What day is it today?
That's not bad.
Jumanji, right?
I don't know.
Is that not from?
No, it's Ebenezer Scrooge.
But
to be fair,
didn't Robin Williams also
Oh,
say
he
that in
also does that,
Jumanji?
yeah.
Jumanji's such a great fucking movie.
Great.
It is really good. I'm going to be honest with you, though. I think new Jumanji is better than old Jumanji.
What about Zathura?
I've heard it's excellent.
What
I haven't
about
seen Zathura.
the space Jumanji?
With Dax Shepard's in that movie.
Dax Shepard's in it.
There's an actual.
He feels
space
very
Jumanji.
insecure about that movie. He feels like no one watched it. You should tweet
I
him.
sure didn't.
You should tweet him and let him know that you watched it.
Yeah, here's what I'll tweet. At Dax
Shepard.
Shepard. Just watched Zathura. Z. Boring. What a snooze fest.
The problem with Zathura.
You guys laugh at that.
Ha ha ha. The problem with Zathura, though, is like people already got tired of Athura, Bathura, Cathura, Dathura, Ethera, Feathera. And you know, the 26th title in that.
Now cut back to my reaction to this joke.
Yeah, come back there.
Ha! That's great that you would. Oh, you're still looking.
I got a question for you. What's on your shirt?
Sharks and.
Cut to my reaction. Cut to my reaction.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
No, cut back to my reaction.
Hey, Kyle. Yeah, you need some skin grafts because we just burned you. Hey, Albert.
Yeah. You need some ice for that burn. Hey, this guy's gonna have to get flown to Toronto. They're gonna have to do COVID tests and stuff because the burns he sustained are so significant that he needs to go to the child hospital.
Then I look into the camera like Jim from The Office.
Hey, you know what?
Breaking the third wall.
Hey, stop!
Or is it the
jimming
fourth wall?
It's the
camera.
fourth wall.
Fourth wall.
So Sarah,
What's the third wall?
I don't know.
That one.
So Sarah,
cut back to that wall.
Sarah, say things.
I'm trying.
Well, try harder because this is what happens.
As a woman, I have to yell over y'all.
No, that's not true. We would listen to, a woman. I think women are funny.
Plus,
Yeah, funny looking. With those, they're.
Sometimes stereotypes. Just. I love sending that to the chat every time.
I think women are better
kidding.
than men.
God.
Plus,
Who are
without women, there'd be no cookies.
Okay. Oh my God. Who are your guys' favorite female comedians?
Whatever one doesn't make me.
You.
That's not unacceptable.
Is this like? Wait, what?
Yeah, I legit.
Maria Bamford.
Favorite female
That's a
comedians.
great choice.
I think I know who you'd pick, Chris.
Helen Keller.
Well, maybe not your favorite, but you like Taylor Tomlinson.
I love Taylor Tomlinson.
Yeah,
He's great.
He's real.
Nikki
he's real.
Glazer's one of my favorites.
You know,
Yes.
She is an insanely dense joke writer. Like, just laughs. Just so good. Canadian-wise, I think Sophie Buttle's fucking great.
Love her.
She was definitely my favorite in the city.
Yeah.
Speaking of
That's my
dense,
favorite comic.
speaking of dense joke writers, Chris Love's here. He's dense and he tries to write jokes because he's dumb. And he's dense.
But no, overall, my favorite.
ass all night.
Yeah.
My favorite female.
I didn't know we were going to take
Patricia O'Neill, I would say.
Patricia
His
O'Neill.
twin sister. and he
Yeah,
just-
because there
Wait a
would only
minute.
be a woman named that. Patricia O'Neill. It's a female name.
Astute observations from Chris Halef.
I'll astute my foot upside your head. How's that? Okay? You fucking ever disrespect me again.
I didn't know. Everybody hates Chris.
Kyle, you want to talk off mic for a second? Dude, you can't.
That's funny. That's funny.
You can't say things like that about me in front of everybody. That's not cool. Nice, Albert.
Hey, you guys are off mic. Continue talking.
Did you?
SpaghettiOs!
You know what's funny, Kyle? After you sent us that joke, I came up with a joke and it was like, dude, SpaghettiOs would probably work well in this. I'm not gonna do it though.
Thank you.
SpaghettiOs. I'm sorry, I just stole. Kyle did recently. That's why. Spaghetti. I just want to come clean. I stole.
SpaghettiOs?
Spaghetti.
you
Kyle
stole
just told us a joke idea that involved it, which was very funny.
Yes.
I do legit loved canned spaghetti though. Doesn't even.
Fuck me.
Like,
God, I know. I need a producer.
Wait,
that
hang on
out
a
of my
second.
face.
Can we do something with
get
these?
that out of
Yes.
my face.
Do.
What are they called? The Rockettes?
They're called the Rockettes.
Rockets.
Yeah.
The can.
Why are you looking at me like I fucking pissed in your cornflakes? What's your problem?
Who are we looking at? Am I looking at the camera? Yeah, that's what we need. Silence on the on air.
Yeah, no, it's fine. We're having fun.
Did just to recap, we've
Dude, come on. Albert.
Don't do
Albert,
this.
and then
He has no drive.
Now that he's not here, we can.
Jeez Christ.
Are you going to
got-
smoke?
I think I will go.
I don't have a fucking. I don't have a. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I don't have
Go to
a
the
reaction. I don't
Yeah.
have a
Can
reaction.
you smoke
cam.
on the balcony?
Yes, yeah, go there.
his
If you can get around all
he's so he's so riddled with addiction that he can't.
The banana will take Albert's spot. Look, I'm Albert Coombes. That's what he said. My cock.
He does talk about his
Fuck, I look good, man.
genitalia a lot.
The lights really help. Can we talk about
Yeah.
COVID tests? Did you guys got the COVID test?
Yep.
How'd you find it?
I think the general consensus is that it was.
They sure did stick something up your nose.
Honestly, the COVID test wasn't bad, but when they told me I had COVID, I was a little startled.
I got the
Not on the mic.
Yesterday.
I got a COVID test and every nurse there was beautiful. So
Beautiful? Where'd
yeah.
you get
No, I'm
get tested?
kidding. I got at Hooters.
Is that down at the hospital?
Yeah. I asked out my COVID nurse, and she said no. She said she's ride or die.
She said she was ride or die. But when he asked her out, what'd she say, Kyle?
She picked die.
Yeah, there you go.
I know.
Now that Albert's on the balcony and Kyle is taken out of commission, I can give you a real answer.
Yes, please do.
It was uncomfortable. That's all I would say.
Yeah.
I mean, it just didn't feel. It didn't hurt, but it just felt like, oh, God, I didn't know my nose could go that far back.
I know.
It was the last time I had something that far up my nose was when I stuck a pistachio up my nose. Other than that, like,
why did you do that?
Pistachio.
I don't know, because it felt good at the time.
How old were you when that happened?
Like, I don't know, like, what, second year uni? No,
he stuck a pistachio.
I actually asked my mom about that the other day, and she said it was 4 when I did that, and then like 2 weeks later, I thought I stuck another pistachio up my nose because I got taken to the ER each time. What I actually stuck up my nose the second time was a full plastic bag. So I rolled up
Why, Chris?
I was 4?
But why?
I don't know, man, because like the pistachio was so exhilarating that I thought, like, now I got to take it up.
Exhilarating, got high off it.
That's right. No, I don't know. It went past the bridge of my nose and like really far back. Yeah, that's why I got taken to the ER. It had to be pulled out or whatever.
Did they ask you if you had any injuries to your nose?
What do you mean?
Recently, when you did your COVID test, were like, have you recently had any injuries to your nose?
No. Did they ask you?
Yeah, and then I said no, but I wanted to make a joke about, like, I don't know. I was gonna think of something when I was there, but then they probably would have taken that seriously.
You know what? How are you doing?
They gave me a choice of nostril.
She blew right past that question.
They gave me a choice of nostril.
How she was doing, because I was genuinely curious. Put the camera back on me. I was genuinely curious how she was doing. As a friend, I want to be like, yo, are you okay? And she just blew right past
The
it.
answer is tired. That's the answer. Tired. Very tired.
Oh, okay.
Lots on the go. Very busy. Very happy. Tired. Very tired. Excited to not do anything. I'm on a spree of podcasts, so I'm doing this one with you guys tonight. I am doing one on Friday, one on Saturday, and one on Monday.
Saving the best for middle. Us. Everybody else.
No,
Everybody else. You're first.
Saving the best for first. Everybody else can go fuck themselves.
Albert's back.
Kirsten and Marty and Travis are going to do the Christmas episode.
I stand by what I said.
I stand Travis.
Travis Lindsay.
I do have a question though because this is the end of the year.
Oh no.
So I'm going to ask this for everyone.
Yeah.
Naughty and nice list for 2020.
How so?
So like things or people that are like that you liked about this year.
I'm just gonna say it. COVID.
Nice.
COVID's getting a visit from Santa.
Yeah, no doubt. Did you know that Santa has COVID?
No, he's immune to COVID.
Listen to Kyle's album for more of that bitch.
That's true. I did do 30 minutes on that.
30 minutes on COVID material. Because that'll date well years from now.
Speaking of dating well, I'm out there just slamming hoes.
You're out there just... Naughty. Today, this year's been a great year.
Was there anything good that came out of it for you?
Yeah.
No.
I've had a pretty good year.
It's been a great year.
Okay, why? How?
I don't know.
Good for comedy.
I feel like it's been a...
It has been good for comedy.
I think that, I feel like you and I are on the same page. Well, you and I were working all throughout the lockdown.
Same page. They call us the SPB for nothing.
You're the ones
boys.
that kept jobs.
Yeah, we kept jobs while you scum just sat
lived
at home
on
and did nothing.
Yeah.
And it's true. We truly did nothing.
Yeah.
The unemployed plebs, is that what you call them?
The plebs.
The plebs.
That's
I just like the word plebs. I find it disrespectful.
You literally just fed me that information. I've never used that word until right now.
Just because you don't have a good vocabulary
Is that PH?
doesn't mean you don't look down on the poor.
PHLEB.
Hey, vocabulary. I prefer Uber Larry. Get it? No.
Can we talk about Uber?
No, laugh.
You're covering my mic. That's the only reason I'm not laughing.
Go ahead.
No, I'm not laughing because the joke was bad.
Nice. Yeah.
Chris stinks, eh?
Oh, cheers to that.
Yeah.
Hey, less than 30 sets in, eat my fucking dick.
I was so close. I was at 29. I could have hit 30, but I didn't.
To be honest with you, this year has been. I've had a.
No, I would have said you hit 30 a couple of years ago.
But I've had a good year. I mean, there's obviously weird. A
couple?
Yeah.
Thanks, Albert.
You look 32 is what I'm saying.
I'll take that.
There's weird shit that happened this year, like stuff that wasn't all great, but overall,
Yeah,
I'd say, it's been pretty good. Shut your mouth.
The only bad thing that's happened this year is somebody, I'm not going to mention their name, recorded an EP.
Yeah.
Do you think
I hear it's being released January 5th to critical acclaim.
Yeah.
Yeah, they are claiming it's the worst thing they've ever heard.
Nice.
I actually do want to ask you about your album.
Oh.
And the process of making an album.
Honestly, can I ask Kyle a question?
Yes.
Because I've been chomping at the bit's ass just for quite some time. But Kyle, I was just wondering, where do you get your ideas from?
Everyday life, baby.
No, for real. Where do you get your ideas from?
Some guy feeds them to me. Yeah, Albert writes on him. Albert's my ghostwriter.
I do ghostwrite for him. I only write his jokes about ghosts.
Ooh, I have a couple.
You do have a couple good ghost jokes.
They're dead now though. Figuratively and
ghosts.
That's
dead.
something that
Ghosts?
I only learned about semi-recently
Ghosts?
about comics getting paid to write jokes for other people, like
Yeah.
professional, if Glazer it has some sort of like TV spot or something, like people will help
Glazer?
her write. Nikki Glazer.
Yeah, but when it comes to Glazer or anybody else, it's more like they help, hey, maybe throw a tag here or something. They're not writing their jokes. When they're doing Oscar monologues, yeah, people are writing.
Yeah.
But Nikki writes her stuff. It's just somebody might be like, hey, maybe you can tag out with this, like shit like that. But she's doing the brunt of her material.
yeah.
But roast and stuff, people.
Yeah, that's
Always
roast is
have
different.
writers.
Yeah,
That
roast
would be
is
so
different.
fun. What would you guys be like? Would you think writing for somebody else would be cool, or what are our thoughts on
I
that?
write for half the comics in Halifax.
You know what I feel like that's like? I feel like have you guys ever seen The Prestige?
Oh my god!
It's like that trick that he did where he
The
drops
Prestige.
through the
Prestige
trap
is
door
such
a- Yeah.
and he's got somebody up top who looks just like him, and that guy's getting the adulation, not doing any of the trick. And down in the bottom, Hugh Jackman was down there just pretending like it was him.
So what you're saying is it's like a huge spoiler.
Hey, yeah. If you haven't seen, it's 2006.
But would you enjoy that?
No,
would
it's
you?
2006? This guy doesn't know what year it is.
Hey, Chris, ask me what year The Prestige came out.
Are you done?
Yeah.
Kyle,
Yes.
how are you doing?
I'm
What year did The Prestige
What do I
come
look
out?
like? IMDb?
wow. I can't believe you fucking did me like that.
Yeah, why would you do him like that?
I'm sorry I did you like that.
Now I gotta retire the character since it's been sullied.
Don't you do me like that?
I was just thinking that sounds like Tom Petty.
Don't do me like that.
But I'm legit curious about what if you guys would write for somebody and how that would make you feel.
How would that make me feel?
Depends on the paycheck.
If they paid you,
How would that make
well,
me feel?
They paid, yeah. Okay.
No,
you'd write jokes for people.
I also don't wear no glasses.
Hey, listen, I got to get paid.
Yeah. It's all about that cheddar.
So awkward.
Oh, no, yeah. No, go ahead, kiss my hand.
I just remembered COVID.
Yeah, of course. No, go ahead and kiss it.
That's funny.
God. This is a highly visual podcast, everybody. So if you are listening in the audio feed, what are you doing? Go over
Yeah.
to YouTube. I'm close to 300 subscribers on there.
Yeah, why would you
300 subscribers?
How close?
That reminds me of my OnlyFans.
if you're
got 300
if you
people
listen to a
watching your OnlyFans.
if there's a podcast that offers the visual aspect and you
comedy.
don't watch that, you're an idiot.
You're
tricking off
an
your jokes.
idiot.
I do that.
Yeah, some zebras. You know?
Fucking
Did you guys?
zebras.
Have you guys been writing anything new since?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, are we gonna do our bit?
Let's do-
Where we stand up. We gotta stand up and do the comedy. By
I'm not. I won't do this, but you guys can do this because I didn't.
This
prepare
one
for it.
might be better for that.
This is crazy.
You good, buddy?
Chris just uses it to hang himself.
My head's cut off.
Your head is cut off.
That'd be
that's
actually
the start
so
of my bit. I just watched the movie Jungle. It's about I don't know if you guys seen that movie. This is crowd work. Don't answer. It's for the crowd. You guys seen the movie Jungle? It's about Daniel Radcliffe getting caught out in the middle of the jungle. And I know it sounds like a spoiler that he's caught out in the middle of the jungle, but come on, the movie's called Jungle. What else is it going to be about? But it's hard to build up the suspense. I'm just watching it, and I'm like, hey, Daniel, use your magic.
Spooky. This is a spooky podcast. This is a
Spooky, say that
Hey, now-
it's spooky.
That's funny.
Spooky,
Come on and spook me. I don't know. Like, it doesn't matter. We can just keep going.
I'm scared.
Shut up.
What if there's a murderer?
You, dude, honestly, if
That'd
there's a
be
murderer.
sick.
Fuck, yeah. That'd be
Big
rock and roll.
shoes, Albert. You got big shoes.
What size you
Yeah,
wear?
And someone's got to fill him.
What size?
21. No. 12 or 13. One or the other.
It's up for debate.
Well, it depends on the make. Like, I feel like those are...
No, it's you only have one size for shoes. And that's it.
Different
Let's talk-
shoes are different sizes.
I wanted to ask-
me some vodka.
Okay, so since Kyle's not here anymore, what do you really think of Kyle Barnett?
I don't like him.
Answer correctly.
How do you feel?
I could do without him. I've got like a bit of an indifference to Kyle Barnett.
Take him or leave him.
Take him or leave him.
Ooh, what was your first impression?
Hey, they could take you or leave you, so they took
I already
you.
know your.
And they left you.
I know what Albert.
St. Vincent.
What Albert? What was your first impression of Kyle?
Chris, I can't remember which glasses.
Man, I trust you're fine.
I remember the first time I saw Kyle well. I liked him a lot.
First time I met Kyle, I actually thought he was a dick. First time I met Kyle,
Say
it was
that
at,
you're bubbly.
The Freeman's in Fairview, and
Legendary comedy.
legendary.
Free mins?
Legendary
Normally you have
mins.
to spend several dollars on mins.
So
That was Chris's opening bit.
That was actually that's probably better than what I was opening with at the time. And then Kyle, he was just quiet. Like I think he was just shy, but I thought he was a fucking dick. And it wasn't until later where I realized that he's just not a good person.
Do you remember your meet cute with Kyle? How you guys met?
We didn't have a meet cute. I saw him on stage and I thought he was really good, yeah.
But that would be a cute little meet cute.
Shut
I feel like a meet cute's a specific thing.
Yeah.
True.
Like where you drop, like where you're carrying
But how did you
documents.
actually did you just go up after the show and say, "Hey"?
Appreciate it. Of course.
Well, I was pretty well respected in the scene. Kyle, he saw me do that set, and him and a bunch of the boys were waiting over in the corner, and they said, "Hey, you broke your cherry."
As we walked down the court steps.
That's funny.
Kyle, what was your impression of Albert?
Actually, yeah, I want to know what
I wasn't on
Albert-
stage that night.
No, he wasn't on stage, but we met and he was super nice to me. We didn't really work together much up until like December of
'cause that was October.
2019, and then we did a couple road gigs together, and
Yeah, super
then we
fun.
became super close.
Yeah.
What about your first impression of me? And be serious.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, you've told me before.
Dick. Dick.
I just thought there was a part of me when I first started seeing you do stand-up where I was like, I don't know if he is gonna keep doing this, because I always had the impression that whenever you bomb that you were like super dejected by it, and then you like
And fair, because the
But
way Chris
I'm-
acts when he bombs is.
Yeah, but back then, if you can believe it, it was so much worse because I didn't know what to. Because now, like, if I bomb, for the most part, I know why I bombed. Back then, I was like, I don't know how to do this.
How to deal with that?
no, yeah, it's hard when you're new to know what to do.
Tell me about it, brother.
It's
I don't know where to put the camera.
There's nuances to it.
But then I changed your mind.
You very much. You proved me wrong.
That's right.
Fool me once.
You are nicer than you look.
And I'm funny as fuck.
Hey, and you're looker than you're nice.
What did you guys say were your first? I know what was your first impression of me again? Tell me.
I thought you were really funny. Yeah,
Give me-
I remember you were touching the wall and stuff.
I was at
Yeah.
Albert's first gig.
Give me
Yeah.
I was there.
accolades and.
I need to be honest with you. I've been killing it from day one.
Gig.
No, my first 2 sets were good, and then the next 800 have all been good too. I guess you could say I'm good.
Why don't you talk about that time you closed out the Oasis, Albert? Let's talk about that.
Sometimes when you're closing, you're on cleanup duty, and let me tell you what.
Was Chris right before you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I do remember.
It
that.
wasn't that bad,
wasn't
but
that
there was some people who were in front being really loud, like actually selling drugs to each other,
Yeah.
and I had to ask them to leave.
Yeah, you did the right thing.
I had to ask them to like go somewhere else. I was like, "This is a big."
Because I remember I asked one of the guys like what their name was, and he goes, "It is what it is." And I was just like, "That is not how you answer that question."
That's when.
My name is
my name. Yeah, his name was Marlo Stanfield.
But I will say, you have a good way of dealing with hecklers because you're blunt,
Yes.
but
We have
you're
to do
not.
it a lot.
You're not mean. Like you
Yeah.
don't call them a bitch.
No, I don't do that. Like, it hasn't gotten to the point where I had to be really like mean yet. Like I try, because usually most of the time, if you're nice to them, you can shut them down. Be like, hey, you mind just not doing what you're doing right now? And then they'll like be like, okay, cool. And then after a while, you'll be like, okay, like I got it.
Do you know what I always say to a heckler? I always say, "Hey, see you next Tuesday."
Oh.
At the Oasis Comedy Tuesday.
You don't.
I get that.
Come back to the Oasis Comedy
No,
Tuesday.
see you next Tuesday.
I know.
Wait, hang on a second. I don't want to say this out loud. It means cunt.
I love that.
During when I went to school at Humber College,
You went to school?
we had these teams, like news
Could've
teams or
fooled me.
whatever, and there was this one female news team, and for some reason they chose to go with the Canadian United News Team.
Really?
Purposely, and I remember our prof looked at it and he goes, "This is ridiculous," and then he walked out on the class. It was hilarious.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Wow.
And that professor, Professor X.
Oh yeah, that
You
guy.
should have gone with the Canadian American news team, because I can't even with you.
That guy.
What was your news team called?
I forget what it was.
Team 3 or something.
No, Team News Team. That's what it was. Team News Team.
Team
But our
news
prof
team.
looked like John Lennon. Like if he's survived.
Because we're TNT.
If he survived.
Dynamite. That's how.
But
Team news team?
I want to bring up something. Just because it bugged me earlier. I brought it up in the chat or whatever. But I saw this tweet from this person who's locally well known.
Ooh,
And
names.
You don't know her. And
Not that one, no.
she's a bit of an intellect. And she tweeted out something like, John Lennon beat his kid and something else.
He cheated on his wife.
Just some
Infidelity.
Yeah, and cheated on his wife. Just some facts for you bros out there. And then, true, she's not wrong by saying that, but also I don't think she knows what a bro is.
Right.
Like a bro doesn't listen
To
to
John.
the Beatles.
Yeah, that's very true.
No bros get
Hey,
together and
bro.
are like, hey, you know what? Let's crank some Strawberry Fields Forever. Like,
Strawberry
thing that
Fields
happens.
Forever.
And it
What?
bugged me so much because I don't like this person to begin with. And when I saw it, I was like, fuck you.
And then
Eleanor Rigby. I fucked her.
Andrew Dice Lennon.
that's pretty funny. You should do that on whenever.
Whenever comedy comes back, who knows when that will be? I feel like I was just
Hickory
getting...
dickory dock. A warm gun's a metaphor for a cock.
I love that song, by the way.
Maybe my favorite Beatles song.
Yeah,
it's up there
really
for
good.
sure.
Yeah.
Happiness.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love the
Ooh,
Beatles.
speaking of the Beatles.
Yeah.
Okay.
My favorite band in the whole world.
Beatles or the
like
Rolling
something.
Stones?
I like some of them.
Beatles or the Rolling Stones isn't. I don't think it's a fair comparison.
'Cause
although
they're-
if I had to
they're
pick, it's clearly the Beatles.
Same.
But they're also two completely.
The Stones are fucking
like
great.
I think that's I'm gonna get real.
Yeah.
No. They're two completely different bands.
Yeah.
Very different.
I'm only asking because Metric did.
I will. I fucking hate Metric. Fuck them.
Metric.
I met the person from Metric one time, and I
Emily
did not like
Haynes?
her. Yeah, I don't like her.
I met
You
them.
don't like Emily Haynes?
No, 'cause-
I met them one time.
Don't like her. She was just rude.
That is so disappointing.
Yeah,
I love.
Oh, because
I mean, I prefer Imperial, if I'm being honest with you.
nice.
But the Beatles and the Stones, early on, the Stones were trying to be the Beatles, and it wasn't until the Beatles stopped where the Stones finally became the Stones, where they kind of
Did like a blues or R&B
Exactly.
sort of thing.
Yeah, before they were like, they literally, because Sgt. Pepper's came out, and then the Stones put out an album that was so clearly a ripoff of that, like Her Majesty's Satanic something.
Satanic Majesties.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, the Stones started.
I think
Like they didn't start after the Beatles, did they?
Yeah, like maybe a year after.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think
Because
because early. I mean, that album maybe, but early Stones I wouldn't say is super.
I mean,
It's not,
like
it's not.
I mean, it's definitely bluesier.
you
early.
blend. I blend the.
like 70s, late 60s, early 70s. That's where it started getting to more to what the Stones were.
Yeah.
Yeah, go
Because at that time there's like the Who, the Kinks, and like they were all sort of like I think I enjoy the Kinks and the Who more than I enjoy the Beatles or the Rolling
Fair.
Stones.
I like
love
the
the Who.
Kinks a lot. Fucking Muswell Hillbilly.
If I'm talking like 60s like power pop.
Who is great.
I was
King is
just
great
in
too.
Muswell Hill a couple of years ago, and I was at a bar where the Kinks used to play, and I was like, oh fuck, like did they play your? Because it was on Muswell Hill, and like they're from Muswell Hill, and the waitress just stared at me blankly, did not give a fuck. It was disappointing.
Yeah, no.
I still fucked her.
I'm still picking the Beatles too. I think
Say that again?
between the two, I'm picking the Beatles.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's no question.
No question.
To me.
Kyle, who'd you pick?
Well, they have like six
Stones,
perfect albums.
but that's just like a preference to that. I just don't think the Beatles are as great as everyone makes them out.
I
to
mean,
be.
I think that that's also true too. That they're a bit overrated.
I don't buy into the mythology. Is my thing.
I will
I
say
can't think
that.
of a band who's definitely better. Like there are bands that I like more. I can't think of any bands that I would say are like for sure better
Yeah.
than the Beatles.
I will say this. I was like you before. I was dumb. And I didn't know.
I'm dumb, but not for that.
No. But like I used to think like, well, I don't get the Beatles. Like what's the big deal? And then when I started listening to like all their shit, I realized, oh, okay, because like you can hear, like whether directly or indirectly, not all, but a lot of bands that are
I mean,
huge.
Oasis for sure. And
Well, Oasis
Oasis
is
to
one.
an-
Well, of course,
to
but
an
that's one
insane
band. But like,
extent, yeah.
if you ask like Nirvana, like any band that came out in the '90s, they all talk about how much they loved Lennon and McCartney. Like they got some kind of influence from
And like
it.
5 or 6 perfect albums, like start to finish. Not a problem.
What was your favorite?
Probably Abbey Road.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Revolver
it
for
might
me.
be. Yeah. Which one has the drawings as the cover?
I think it was Revolver.
Revolver or Rubber
Yeah.
Soul? Okay.
Revolver
I was
is
getting those two mixed up.
the Rubber Soul is the one where they're looking.
Is
down
Drive
on
My
the camera.
Car, Norwegian Wood? That's
Rubber Soul. Yeah.
Okay. That
really
might
good.
be my second favorite. I like Revolver a lot too.
Revolver's really good. She said is my favorite Beatles song by far.
Oh.
okay.
Deep cut.
Oh wow.
Ooh.
We can
I don't
talk
think I've
about
ever listened to a full Beatles album though.
I should.
Chris,
Good
hit
about
me.
it.
So actually, should
I
I?
think She's So Heavy might be
Ooh, that's
my
Abbey Road.
favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a
that
good song.
or Happiness at a Workout. There's a lot though.
Oh, She's So Heavy. Like if you listen to it, you're like, oh, this is like kind of like where a lot of metal came from.
Yeah, it's
That and
such a
Helter-
heavy song.
Helter Skelter.
Although Sabbath must have come out around like what was Abbey
69.
Road 68 and then
Yeah.
that was 69 or 70.
I think Black Sabbath's first album was 70 because I know Zeppelin's
So that's
first
the
album was
invention of metal.
69. Yeah, exactly. Though, Zeppelin had beats of metal. Dazed and Confused is an insanely heavy song,
Super heavy. But not like
but not like
Sabbath.
Sabbath like influenced a lot of metal you hear today, and
oh,
people like
no
still
question.
like reference.
So good.
That second album
Sabbath
is
to me
so
are
good.
a very underrated band.
They are like, I mean, they're like.
I'm Jim Norton.
That's true. That's true. Anyways, talk.
What was? Oh, what? I literally had a thought. As you
You're
were
a big
talking
fan
about
of.
Beatles. It went away.
Hang on a second. Can we refer to the surprised look on Sarah's face when she said, I literally had a thought.
No, I was gonna say something as you were talking about. Oh, have you ever seen Across the Universe? The movie.
And
did you like it?
Didn't like it.
You didn't like it?
No.
I love Across the Universe.
Also, a friend of mine was really into that and was like, I don't like the Beatles, but listen to this cover of Come Together. The version from, and he was like, I don't like the Beatles, but I love this. And I was like, ugh.
You stink, you know?
Yeah.
There's some good Beatles covers.
Stop being friendly.
Holly Cole covered I Just Seen a Face, and she'd put a girl spin on
No,
it.
I'm sure there are good Beatles covers, but if you don't like the Beatles, and then you like some version of the Beatles where some guys...
Right.
You know who people cover ad nauseum, and usually the covers, in my opinion, are better than the originals, is Bob Dylan. Like, anytime somebody covers Bob Dylan, I'm like, I like the cover better. Like, All Along the Watchtower.
I don't know many Bob Dylan
Name
covers.
another example.
All Along the Watchtower. Wagon Wheel is a Bob Dylan cover, even though I don't like that song.
He wrote the, he wrote the hook.
Yeah.
For Wagon Wheel, the overplayed...
Knock on Heaven's Door.
He wrote the hook, yeah.
I never knew that.
I honestly, I definitely agree with Hendrix. I think Along the Watchtower, his version's better. I think, and maybe my favorite song of all time, but I think I like the Dylan version more, but One More Cup of Coffee. The White Stripes do a cover of that, which I like a lot.
You ever hear their cover of Jolene?
Yeah.
So good. Yeah, that's a great cover.
Good. Although I honestly do prefer the Patti Smith.
Oh, yeah.
What's her name? Not Patti Smith.
Weezer.
Yeah. They're my favorite band.
I didn't like Toto's version of Africa as much as the original by Weezer.
I love Weezer's version. Kyle, what's your favorite Weezer cover song that they did?
Like a song that someone covered of theirs?
The other way around. Sorry.
Like their cover album.
Yeah.
They
covered.
I mean, I don't know. I've only listened to their cover album a couple times, but I like
good.
I like their cover of I Woke Up in Love This Morning by the Partridge Family.
Nice. What were your thoughts on Beverly Hills?
Great song. A great, fantastic song. I can't even fake it. How much I hate that song.
Kyle really hates it. And I get it. It's not a good song.
What about I Got the Magic in Me?
No, my favorite cover of Weezer, though, is when Billy Cobb covered their soul, their essence.
That's, yeah. I mean, this is an esoteric thing, but yeah, I agree.
When who covered their song?
Billy Cobb.
Who?
Named after the club and the corn.
The club and
a comedy club. Yeah.
Shut up.
Billy Club. Speaking of which, I want to beat you upside your head. The Billy Club.
Well, I guess
Let me put on my
that.
police sunglasses.
My God. When's comedy coming back? Do we have any thoughts?
Not too long from now, I don't think. I mean, it's not going to be as long as the first lockdown.
Do you think I'll be back in January?
Yes. I mean, bars and restaurants will open up sometime in January, maybe late December. But it definitely will not be as, because we're already on the decline in terms of recoveries are far higher than newer cases.
What if comedy came back on my birthday? Which we won't say what that is.
December 28th.
Yeah. It's the 28th.
It's the 29th. This is 29th.
Yeah, you're right.
Is that your real birthday?
I don't know, maybe.
I know that you're Capricorn.
Yeah, because that doesn't matter at all.
I look like
a Capricorn in his ass.
Oh, I can't see myself. I look like one of those Muppet musicians. I want to know the Phenomena guys, you know?
You look like Gromit of Wallace and Gromit.
Thank you.
I looked that up recently because I didn't know what that was.
Really?
Because Nikki Glazer said that
Gromit is the dog.
People always say that she looks like the dog from that.
Oh my God, really?
Nikki Glazer. And so I looked it up.
People tell me I look like Waldo. And I just don't get it, you know?
I would say a mix between Waldo and Jack Antonoff.
Who's Jack Antonoff?
Lead singer of the Bleachers.
We need Jack Antonoff.
He's also written many Taylor Swift songs.
Right.
She wears short shorts.
Is that a thing?
Was what a thing?
What you just said.
That he wears short shorts?
No, like the thing. The song.
Yeah.
Is that a thing? Is what a thing? Hey, bada boom, bada bing. Eastside Mario's.
Eastside Mario's.
Remember that scary Eastside Mario's commercial I was saying, guys?
Yeah.
Dude, do
You
I
know what's
remember
even
2
better?
days ago? Yeah.
Do I remember?
Yeah, I'm
you
quite
literally
aware
sent
of-
it- Not even 2 days. I think he sent it yesterday.
You
fucking piece of
Do you
shit.
guys
Yesterday.
remember Magic Valley?
No.
Do you remember Magic Valley?
The amusement park?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember Magic Valley.
They're here to stay. Oh, I believe that Kyle stinks.
You're singing a Beatles song that I do actually like
It's
a lot.
a really good song. Yeah. The movie was really good too. I liked.
Do you guys remember Magic Valley?
No.
I want to talk about Magic Valley.
Yeah.
That sounds like
I
a
watched it a few times.
Yeah, you watched
Magic
it.
Valley or
I like to watch it and cry deeply when I'm alone.
I prefer Uncanny Valley.
What were you saying?
Magic Valley. Do you remember? You're from Newfoundland. You probably didn't know about Magic Valley.
What was it exactly?
It was like this really shitty little amusement park outside of New Glasgow.
Are you talking about Upper Clemens Park?
No,
No,
it's
that
in-
was in Valley.
Come on down
You're
to
also
Magic
significantly
Valley.
older
We got
than
a
me,
roller
so I'm
coaster.
not
I know the song.
significantly.
Significantly.
I don't think it's significant.
Yeah, you're like what? Like 33, 30.
Wait, how old are you? Because Chris is 1,000.
No,
You
I'm
can't be that much
20,
older.
I'm 26.
No,
Yeah, 26.
no.
Is that in light years?
You're
It's a
either
measure of distance.
you're 30, aren't you? You're 30.
That's the distance
only
I would like
3
to
years
have
older
between
than
me and
you.
you.
Yeah, but I look like I'm 19. I look like Mitch. Like I'm that young.
You look like you're 19.
First of all, Mitch is white.
Shout out Mitch Twinard.
Shout out Mitch.
Isn't it Twinor?
Or whatever it is.
Did I say it right?
Mitch is
I saw him earlier.
I'm pretty sure I said
know
it
he'll
right.
be listening at some point. Love
Hey.
what you're doing.
Hey, Mitch. He always,
Albert,
Mitch
you
is
have
a-
anything to say?
I love Mitch 2 Sinard. Way better than Mitch 1 Sinard. Not quite as good as Mitch 3 Sinard.
That's funny.
That's a numbers joke.
That is a numbers joke.
Why?
Hey, do you think I forced that joke? Do you think it was a
No, I think it was
4 Sinard?
Now you gotta now cut back to my reaction. What?
Sarah, contribute.
Yes, I'm trying.
I know, no, you are, but like I actually want.
Do you know how hard it is to
I'm
lead a
curious, 'cause I
podcast between
as I talk to
three
these guys-
dudes with inside jokes?
Look, I talk to these guys every day. I wanna
Ask
know
me
what's going on
what
with you.
you're gonna ask me about
Yeah,
my
what's
album.
going
You're gonna
on
ask
with
me
you?
about my album.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about your album. So what I wanted to know, and but like I'm actually curious
Shush.
Yes.
about anyone who makes an album, how they choose their jokes.
Yeah, go ahead.
I just decided the jokes that I don't want to do as much.
But did you do like what
Does that
was?
make sense?
Yeah,
was
put
there
all
a
the
mix-
worst ones on your album. That's a great idea.
I mean,
Was
like,
there a mix of
I'm
old
sick
and
of
new?
this.
Did you do newer jokes on it,
No.
or was
Actually,
it
what was the
all?
newest one you did?
I did the craft beer joke
Yeah,
and the
that's
bus.
That's a good joke.
I did the craft beer joke and the bus driver joke, which are all pretty new.
I will say this. I know he's gonna feel uncomfortable when I say this, but it was that, especially the first 10 minutes of your set, was some of the best. Like I think it was the best I've ever seen you.
Super good. You were
Yeah,
really loose.
I mean,
like, it was
I think
very
I think at minute 13 I teetered off a little bit, but then
No.
I pulled it all back together.
But
you
that's
got
that's
a- you got
in
a
your
podcast.
head. Like you're thinking that because you lived it, but to other people they probably didn't even know.
Yeah, they
that.
probably no one that was there cared that I might have sucked for a couple minutes.
But
of-
that's something I think about a lot,
You
which is
sucked
like
for 17 minutes.
when it's
that's true.
when it's a more pressured situation, you either do like you either bring it and accomplish that, or you.
Yeah, I completely agree. What are you doing? Nothing. I completely agree with you. What you're saying, I feel like you really you lived up to the pressure.
Did you bring an extra prop and didn't tell me?
What props? Oh, props. Hey, we're doing good here, boys.
Honestly, yeah.
And Sarah. Just
The
'cause you're
boys'
not a boy.
world. But I wanted to bring that back
Banana
to
boys.
something
Yeah.
that I think about in comedy a lot, which is like one of my favorite sets that I ever did in the 29 that I've done, which is so many.
You did 29 sets?
29.
I've probably
I'm
done-
so
It's like me at the gym.
was
You're fucking yoked, bro.
I'm very
Yeah,
yoked.
egg yolk.
I did 29 sets.
Yeah, that-
Yeah,
fucking-
29
Yeah, I get
Percocets.
these
Oh my
fucking
God.
muscles from the egg protein.
But one of my favorite times doing stand up was
Yes.
when I wasn't prepared. So I often wonder about your energy when it comes to like a high pressure sitch, like an Intoxicated live show or like an album taping or like something that is like, or a headlining set even. Like there's a little bit of a pressure on you versus spontaneous.
No, I always find I'm worse when I prepare than if I would have like
prepare.
I find that too.
That's when I'm
I'm
Can you guys shut up for a second?
No.
Yeah, I always find it much better when I prepare than if I pre-mango or pre-apple.
I swear I was going to
Oh
say it, but then I
my
was like, that's awful. So I'm
Okay.
I already said it earlier.
I don't get mad at you when you interrupt me during my bit.
Can you shut up?
To answer your question legitimately, Sarah, yes, actually, I find that if you prepare less, I mean, like,
You gotta prepare a bit.
if say you go to a show, and like what Albert did, and whatever the fucking basement or whatever, he goes, he just unexpectedly headlines. I feel like you rise to the occasion.
Right.
No, I didn't.
But like in the example of Kyle, like he had the album taping, he knew about it for a long time. It was like kind of a big deal, and he also rose to the occasion. So I feel like it's.
I don't think I did, but I like being.
You don't think you did?
I mean, like, I knew what I wanted to do. I had a set list planned. I heard it. I love it already. Say it. Rose to the occasion, and then you say you're whenever Albert fed you.
Yeah, no, rose to the occasion, yeah.
More like rhododendron to the occasion.
That's good. You guys finished.
I fed him the line lilac, but it's less funny. I was gonna tag yours with rhododendron. I just like to be the hero.
Hate that word.
Go ahead.
I don't like answering comedy questions sincerely. So,
I know.
So
Tell a
I'll
little bit about your art.
so I'll say I was mostly prepared, but then I left a couple things in there that I could leave to be a mystery to me. How does this?
A mystery?
I can't make this make sense.
You're
but
coming off a little pretentious
like
here.
real-
I can't make this make sense, but like there was a little room that I wanted to put in for error
Okay.
that I could,
Now he's
Play off of it. That you can play off of it on the spot.
When he puts room
Yeah.
in for error, I bet it's the bedroom. He's always fucking up in there, making mistakes.
that's true.
That's why he has so many little babies running around.
Little baby
I think I get what you're saying, Kyle. Like, you made it not so scripted.
Bullshit.
I'll
Pretentious.
say what he wants to say.
Esoteric
I'll say
bullshit.
what you said. Like, he left room in there to just kind of be loose and be able to maybe improvise.
Yeah.
That's what you're trying to say.
Because every comedy special or album I've ever heard, I mean, not necessarily in every case, but is like super scripted and prepared, and I wanted to make it kind of myself.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear it and see it. Wait, see it? Can I see it? Or is it just audio?
It's just audio.
Did you actually film it?
Yeah, I did film it, but that's for festival
Oh, okay.
submissions.
So you gotta.
Festivals.
Oh, okay.
Man, I can't wait to see you at JFL, HFC, KTD,
RTC,
BCF, the
I'm
Bananas
doing-
Comedy Festival.
I'm doing a corporate
It's coming up
at
next
BBB.
That's right.
I'm doing another corporate at ATS.
ATS. Now, is that the Atlas Technological
Yeah,
Smurfs?
you know them?
Yeah.
They've been trying to get me for years to their Christmas party.
Now, is it true you're also
This is my new character
you're
guy that
also
talks.
DTF?
Oh, yeah. Every day.
This guy is down.
And I am TTF, TikTok famous.
That's right. Yeah, tell us about that.
Well, I want
Chris
to.
is DDT.
Well, I mean,
I hope he
honestly,
dies as fast as I'm sorry, Chris. I didn't mean it. I hope you live to be 100, which is 30 years.
Shut. He's 130 years old. Bob Hope lived to be 100 years old.
It's great.
My favorite comedian of all time.
I wanted to ask
Bob, your favorite
Chris.
comedian? Yeah,
Chris Halef, I have a
absolutely
question for
is.
you.
Go ahead, buddy.
So you have a newfound social media presence.
What? Oh.
I wanted to ask you guys about social media because I feel like people are now starting to post more clips and stuff.
That's pure
and I
boredom.
think it's a good thing.
It's good, but it's literally out of boredom and because there's no stand-up. I do it. I do this thing where I talk about animal facts, which is something I love animals. You know, honestly,
Do
like
you?
you know,
You don't like cats?
Animals?
And yet,
cats don't count though.
Me too, Chris.
you
What do you
you did animal facts. You did a video about animals, but funny enough, there's no videos about my in-laws.
Right.
There are a couple of crazy animals.
Hey, in-laws or outlaws?
You know. And by the way, Chris is ripping off me because I did a video series at the beginning of lockdown that no one knows about. That's only on my Twitter account.
What is it?
It was I did a Twitter video at the beginning of lockdown called "This is Bird Crap," and what I did is I literally took a video of a bird crap on my act. That's good because birds and I talk about birds in my stand.
No, we're saying
No, because you're bird crap.
Yeah, we're talking about your act is just crap. That's what we're trying to say.
Piece of bird crap.
You're some white shit
Same
you might
thing.
see on the ground.
Kyle, come on, man. No, dude.
You said it and you meant it.
Albert, apologize.
He was right.
Okay. Well, things just got really awkward. Great.
Ooh, is that a ghost?
The ghost of my shame.
So yeah, I talk about animal facts, and people want to learn about animals. Go to my Instagram account. Chris learns about animals. Chapters 1 and 2 up there. Could I have picked a more pompous name? Probably not.
What inspired this?
Boredom. Just pure.
But
well, I love animals, which is why I'm friends with these two knuckleheads right here. But I love animals, and yeah, I in my downtime I do look up a lot of weird facts about animals, and what's cool about it is people have been messaging me. What's cool about it? You know what's cool about it is people have been messaging me, sending me their animal facts, like, "Hey, read these" and all that stuff. I'm like, "Go fuck yourselves."
No, Mr. Halef, we have a question. Is it true that you love to learn?
Hold on. I do love to learn, but I got to be honest with you. I hope that one day I can learn to love. All right, guys, keep this quick.
Hey,
yeah, Hawaiian shirt. Go ahead.
hey, I got a question for you there, Mr. Halef. Is that right? Is it Halef?
You know, it's funny that you mentioned that. My real last name is Halefoglu.
Your real last name is Halefoglu? That's a bit. So, is it true that you love to learn? Is that what I'm seeing on this teleprompter? You love to learn?
It's funny you asked that. So me. I do love to learn, but to be honest with you, I'm at a period in my life where I love to learn, and one day, I hope I can learn to love.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Chris. That's Chris, famous athlete. He plays dingle ball
That's funny.
at an Olympic level. He's an Olympic dingle ball player.
That's pretty funny. That's a good bit.
That's a good bit.
And now
Thank you.
and now we can really start recording the podcast.
Yes.
God,
All right, yeah, you know, everything we did up until this point, delete,
Where are we at?
now the podcast.
almost an hour and a half.
Yeah, but we've been recording for 2.5
Dude, I'm fucking
hours.
willing to go. I don't care. I have
We've been
nothing to
recording
think
Actually,
for 2 hours.
it's actually a little more than that because this is the second file.
Fuck it, let's do it.
Oh, the second fine.
Now I got all my bits set. Now I can
second one.
really.
So normally I ask guests what they like about themselves and what they don't like about themselves, but I'm going to turn it around this time.
What we don't like about you.
What I like
I
about
don't know. We got
you.
enough time on that podcast.
I can't handle that. I can't handle that.
Remember that show?
About each other.
What we don't like about each other.
What we like about each other. and what
Like
we
and don't like.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to go
Oh, we
around.
gotta be. Can we do bits or can we be real?
Now, what I like about you is that you know how to dance.
Up down. Oh yeah, I know that song.
What I don't like about Kyle.
He knows he knows how long it takes. Kyle, he knows when it's appropriate to shower or not. You know.
You can start with what you like, or
What I like about Kyle? I like that shirt. I'll say that.
Thank you.
Hey, dude.
Oh, there's an error in the. Oh, you and Albert, put your head this way, and we'll.
oh my god, we can actually get everybody in.
No,
Actually,
half and half.
actually,
Hold on. I'm gonna reach into
Match your
Kyle's soul.
face to mine.
Watch this. Oh, my arm is inside Kyle's head. What's in there? Nothing. Because you're stupid.
Banana chips.
Yeah.
They're in there.
this is such a
Can
shit
I just
show.
say banana chips?
Banana chips.
Doop, 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 doop.
It's over.
Banana chips.
Doop.
I'm eating banana chips. Fuck yourself. How's that?
Yeah, you bum.
Dude, I look good. Look at me. Fuck.
Holy shit.
You're welcome, audience. Wow.
This is mostly a visual podcast. People.
This truly is.
Get a load of this guy.
I know. No. Get a load of this one. You look like a buddy cop picture.
Oh, I want to ask. I actually have a question for Albert Coombes.
Go ahead.
Have you been taking a lot of 9:30 naps? 9:30 p.m. naps.
Oh no, I didn't take a nap at 9:30. I took a nap at 8:30. I woke up and
What the heck happened with this live stream?
I was real sleepy.
And why didn't you put me on it? Can I go and be on the next one?
After this Friday.
Are you guys are Matt and Albert back on a regular schedule for these lives?
Oh, this Friday we're doing one with the wonderful Jim Temple, who has an album out right now.
Yes, he
Yes,
does.
he does.
Okay,
We're
that's
bringing
fair.
Daddy back.
I love my
It's called
boy.
Daddy's Back. Really funny.
It's
a
called
sketch
We're
album.
Bringing Daddy Back.
I don't fucking know what it's called.
Not
You think I
Daddy's
listen to
Back.
that shit?
I think I know whose back that is, by the way.
Oh really?
I think I do. Yeah.
Oh
Is it you?
God.
No, it's not.
It
It's not.
could be though.
He asked me if I could do it.
Is it a Halifax comic?
Maybe. I don't know. But I have my theories as to who it is. I
bet
won't
it's
say.
my old buddy Harry Pete.
Harry Butthole. You know.
But anyway, Daddy's Back. We're bringing Daddy back.
We're
Very
bringing
funny.
Daddy back.
By Jim and Vanessa.
A lot of people doing really cool stuff. Kyle Barnett included. Chris
Hey,
and Albert,
Breezy.
not so much.
I got my animal
we're doing a
facts. Let me tell you a little
weekly
bit
show.
about praying mantises.
I love the praying mantises are fucking ruthless.
I did.
Have you
Now,
ever-
do praying mantises get into heaven?
Have you ever seen a video of a praying mantis like eating a lizard?
Yes.
That's fucked up.
No, it's so gross.
Yeah, dude.
Remember
They are
fucking Sarah
ruthless.
tried to show me gross animals.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're a
Animals
vegetarian.
eating each other. It's not because I'm a vegetarian.
You're a
It's because I'm a fucking human being.
Really?
Who wants to eat weird animals? Like, who wants to watch animals eating each other?
It's the circle of life. It's a beautiful thing.
The circle of life.
Somebody
It's a
took
straight
both these
line.
animals and put them inside a glass jar and forced them to fight each other.
The
That's
circle
beautiful.
of life.
That's
You
exactly what it was.
So gross.
Do you go on Reddit a lot?
No, I don't read.
Can I show you guys a funny video I found recently?
If it's a fucking animal eating another animal, I'm gonna
Can we
break
pull
your
it up
phone.
on the screen?
Yeah,
Is
that's
it on
like
YouTube?
Kyle Burnett.
Yeah.
Yeah, watch this. Some
Pumped.
animal walking around with no pump on it.
I want to show you guys. I found this the other day, and I fucking lost my goddamn
Is
mind.
this gonna be a copyright thing?
No, it's a free video. It's a like a video.
Did you
So-
consult the person?
Yeah.
Is there music in it?
No, there's no music in it.
He has express permission from the original
What
content creator.
is? What am I looking for?
Look up little kid wants to uppercut Santa.
I just want to call out something real quick. Tarot, ASMR, Christmas music. Those are Sarah's top 3.
This is
and Miley Cyrus.
this is so goddamn funny.
One of them is beauty.
Uppercut.
Indie music.
But that's the first. Yeah.
You
That's
search-
Little
that's
lad,
it.
it's the
First
first one. 1 minute.
This is so fucking funny to me.
Okay, you're really building it up.
You aren't absolutely. That's why you're on the naughty list.
I will swear, trust me.
Well, that's why you're on the naughty list because you're being naughty right now. So you're gonna be on the naughty list if you keep talking like that.
No, because Father Christmas has not been very nice to me.
Because you're being naughty, so you're on the naughty list.
No, I'm not. I'm on the good list, actually.
You're not because you ain't being good.
I am on the good list. If you keep saying that word again and again and again, I'm not on naughty list.
Father Christmas rang me last night when I was at work and said, "You better tell Jackson to start being a good boy, or he's gonna stay on the naughty list and he won't get no presents for Christmas." That's what he said to me. So you got to start being a good boy.
No, I'll do an uppercut to him.
No, you won't do. No, what?
Punch him.
You're just silly, man.
Hey, trust me, I'm not on Bab's list.
You're on the naughty list, mate.
No, I'm not.
Well, then be a good boy.
I'm not on the not T list.
That is.
I want to be on the T list.
That is pretty good, I will say.
Not the not T list.
All I can think of, like, if that kid would like grew up in like if he was just in a Middle Eastern household, do you realize the fucking beating that little shit would have taken? Just a smack upside his head. They would have like choked him with that stupid little collar, dressed up like an off-duty Catholic priest. Fuck
He
that
is
kid.
he is a child, but he's also like a drunk adult at the same time. Just a punch his beat off.
You know who he is? Remember that first Oasis Saturday show we had, where all those British sailors were in the club?
Oh God,
That's
yeah.
what.
British
Yeah.
sailors at
yeah.
Oasis?
Yeah. That's who this kid is. He's every one of those guys.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that was
I just love kids being rambunctious as hell.
Did
That's
you
so funny to
guys-
me.
Were you guys sad when you found out Santa didn't exist when you were?
No, my parents explained it in a very realistic way.
My parents never
Did-
explained it to me.
They never told you?
No,
You just found out?
My dad and my
No,
mom just
your
let
parents
me
didn't
figure
tell
it
you.
out for my own.
Interesting.
Yeah,
How
they
did you find
Wait,
out?
I don't remember, to be honest.
your
with you.
parents had to tell you Santa was?
Yeah, I believed in.
Christmas-
I believed in him until a very old age.
You know what it was?
That's
I think.
wild.
I think.
I was-
Imagine not figuring it out before.
17.
I figured it out because, like, I remember I used to leave milk and cookies out for Santa, and like, my dad would always like come down and like kind of just like pretend to eat them or whatever. But I remember, like, you know, after some time, my dad just stopped doing it. He was just like, he knew I put the cookies there, and he was just like, "Fuck this," and he just didn't do it.
I just gave up.
He just gave up, and I would wake up in the morning, and after 2 Christmases, I realized, because the first one I was just like, Santa, I guess he didn't see them. Second one, I realized, oh, my dad just,
Santa's on a diet.
Oh my god.
yeah, he's on the ideal protein diet, you know?
So you just found out gradually
It's a real
then.
thing. You know, dude, come on. Hey, what's your deal?
What do you think? Just because you made a
How old were
reference,
you
it's
when
funny?
you found out?
Yeah.
I was way too old.
What's way too old? 12?
I mean, yeah, I was around 12.
Yeah, 12's a weird
Who are
age.
you?
I was
Jimmy
like
McQueen?
8 or 9.
I was 12.
Same thing. Except just not even
That's
a real
far too old to still believe in Santa.
12? Nah, I'll give you 12.
Okay, I don't know how I was like.
I thought you were teens.
No.
I was 3. I said, this is illogical. There's no man. No, I saw my nan wrapping my Easter present. And I saw her, and it said it was from the Easter Bunny. And so I was like pretty young because my nan was still giving me shit from the Easter Bunny. And I was like, well, if the Easter Bunny isn't real.
This is bearded old Middle Eastern man, you know?
It's true. If you look up the origins of the story of Santa, a lot of it comes from Turkey.
That's wild.
Yeah.
Santa Claus is Turkey. That was a question at Trivia yesterday, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Super funny. I only knew it for sure
Because we talked
of
about it in the podcast.
On
Yeah.
the podcast.
St. Nicholas is a Turkish man.
That's right.
What, Coombes, you're going to be
Yeah,
spending
St.
it
Nicholas
alone?
Ochlu.
Are your
That's
what are your
Thanks.
Christmas plans like now that you can't see your fam?
Hey, Kyle. It's good
Are
to
you
see
going to do anything?
He's gonna
Are you going
s-
to cook a turkey?
Probably jerk off, I guess.
He's gonna, the night before Christmas, he's gonna go all across town and steal it from everybody.
Are we
You're
gonna-
a
are you
mean
gonna do, like,
one.
A dinner or anything? What's your? Just
Yeah.
get drunk?
Somebody
What-
yeah.
What are you gonna do?
I mean, I don't want to put it on blast, but I'll do something. Like
Yeah.
I'll like jump in on somebody else's family dinner.
You totally should. Which one of you is gonna invite him first?
Not me.
I wouldn't go.
Actually, if you did come, you would fucking love the food. No,
Oh my
my
god.
mom is a hell of a cook. But I think we talked about this.
Your mom's a
somebody already-
halef of a
I
cook.
feel like somebody already put it in.
Oh, yeah. That's
Ah.
Yeah, it's already done.
We treat Albert like he's a homeless man. Every holiday where someone has to invite him over.
Someone doesn't bring him in.
It's sad. Well, most of the time.
It
we
is
go.
sad.
No, it's like yeah, like two parents like fighting over custody. It's just like you take him this weekend. So like you take him for Christmas. I'll take
Doing this?
Albert for Ramadan.
I'm not going to.
That's fair.
No sunglasses.
Fuck you. I'll do
We're
whatever I
doing
want.
shirts unbuttoned.
Not me. But
I love that shirt. Ooh, hey.
Yeah, I really like this shirt.
Where'd you get it from?
What are you doing?
The beer fest. I worked there.
now that Sarah's not here, guys, let's talk about how we really feel about her.
I mean, she does get a spinny chair, so that's not fair.
That's so rude. If you ask me.
That's so rude.
Yeah.
So rude and crude. You know?
I don't even like sex.
I don't.
Yeah, sex is really awful.
That's what you do. You go.
Especially when you have it with me.
I don't say it that hacky.
No, that's how you say it.
You did. You had that video from Hell's, and you can hear me laughing in it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Usually you don't laugh at my shit.
I thought that was you delivered in a really. It was the first time I heard that joke.
Oh, thank you, buddy.
And
yeah, that was a fun show. That was. I think Kaikar was up there that day too.
Were you up
there? Yeah, you were. That was when
you and.
That was you had a great set overall, but like I remember that was when you did that joke.
There's a giant dip.
Yeah. Although honestly, when I listened back, it wasn't as bad.
It wasn't that bad. It just because you were killing outside of it, so that was a little bit of a dip from that.
It was a lull.
Yeah.
But you know, you really can't like fault yourself for that shit because he's talking about himself.
It's funny because I was saying ooh, but you thought I was saying who.
Who are you?
That was earlier this year. Can you believe that? That was this year because that was right before Hubcap.
Jesus,
man, that was a fun show. That was one of the best shows I think we did this year. That was a fun one.
Do you guys talk about when you have bad sets together?
Yeah.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah.
But do you really though? I feel like
no. We talk about our sex life.
We absolutely do not.
No, we talk about our sex life.
That's what we do.
Like the lifespan of a set.
And the same thing I said earlier. We absolutely do not.
Oh man,
you know what? I was
having real hot sets with this girl the other day.
I do have to capture room noise. We need a moment of silence for the room noise.
What are we talking about?
Because the fans are on, I have to edit out the noise and edit in. So we need to meditate for like 10 seconds. Ready?
Ready for what?
Silence. 1, 2.
Y'all ready for this?
3.
Y'all ready for this?
It's the opposite of silence.
All right,
wait. Guys,
room
seriously.
noise. Room noise.
On the count of 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's as high as I can count.
All right. Do we legitimately have to do that?
No. I think we're good. I think there's enough moments of silence in the episode.
We can wait 10 seconds.
Or we're going to meditate?
Oh, fuck my face. I hit my...
buy me a drink first. You know? And you have, so I appreciate that.
So, Sarah, ask us questions.
No.
I like questions.
Room noise. We're doing room noise.
That guy's the washroom, so it'll be perfect.
This podcast has deteriorated into utter insanity. Okay.
Can we all just shut up for a second?
Room noise.
24. 25.
Albert, look at this. Look how fucking good we look.
Do you like my earrings?
I do. They're bananas.
I tried so hard to find...
Can we just acknowledge for a second how attractive we both look right now?
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say me.
Put the camera back on us.
But, okay.
Look, dude, look at this. Jesus, man. Look at you. Not fucking bad at all. Look at that. I got my tickets.
Do you?
Yeah. You know, to
it
what?
cost $1,000.
To what?
The gun show.
That's right. This guy fucks.
I fuck a lot.
He does.
That's actually why I was late.
Honestly,
I was fucking.
I'm really glad I brought the banana chips because they've been a smashing success.
The banana chips are really good.
But I was trying to find banana pins for you all, and I couldn't find them anywhere.
Oh my god!
Would have been fitting because Kyle's a pinhead.
Well, you're all pinheads.
Shut up. That's not cool.
And your banana pins.
Sarah, ask us questions.
I think the podcast is done.
No, it's not. We have plenty of time.
I think we're done.
Ask us a couple of questions. I like questions.
I asked how you guys' Christmas is going to be, if you like Christmas.
Ask me anything.
Any hot tips on how to write new jokes? Because I'm struggling with that.
Here's what you do.
You should ask Kyle.
Yeah.
Honestly, here's Kyle, because your styles kind of mesh, right? you and Sarah are very similar.
Yeah, I don't know.
You could really take over for me if I needed you.
Yeah, I mean, stop eating from my banana chips. These are my banana chips. You didn't fucking choose.
I'm sorry. I don't. Okay, dude.
Sorry doesn't save banana chips. Okay.
Dude, I don't appreciate this entire podcast. You've slighted me the entire time. And
I want to get
appreciate
legitimate writing advice on how to.
I don't.
How to,
I mean,
how to write.
I write absolute foolish nonsense.
Well, what do you do when you're in a slump of like not having inspiration?
I'll tell you what.
I tend to go to like my Twitter page. If you like, I only joke on Twitter. So for me, it's I go to my Twitter page, and if there's like seeds of ideas that can be extracted into full bits, I will go through old tweets.
Right. So like if you're looking for if you have nothing and you're just looking for premises, I think going back through statuses isn't a bad idea, right?
Statuses.
Yeah, I'm in a slump. Like I think
in a slump.
I actually write the most at comedy shows.
In a slump.
I don't get it.
In a slump.
Wait, I can legitimately do this.
Slump.
Schlump. Big schlump.
I actually don't know how to answer that question.
Hang out with comics and talk to them.
Well, honestly, that's like what I was thinking. I was like, the times that I write the most are actually at comedy shows, or not necessarily write
afterwards.
But I come up with ideas.
I will say this is what I
shows a
do
lot.
is like I'll write a joke on a certain topic because like, and then I won't just leave it at that joke because usually if you write like a joke on let's say dating, like something in dating, like there's usually more that you can add on to it and then go into another bit and like just kind of build off of that and you build off the momentum of the previous joke you just wrote about. So that's usually how I write my material. But also, Ron Funches said something fucking great on Rogan of how he writes. He says he writes about what he loves, what he hates, and what he fears. Where it's like if you write that down, like you can usually figure out something there. It's like I love this, I hate this, I fear this.
And even if your fear is like stupid or like irrational, which a lot of my fears are.
Like what's some
That's why I write
fears?
about trolls.
That's right. And Paw
I
Patrol.
love them.
But you fear them, and you hate them.
Yeah.
I mean, like a lot of my jokes are
like toilet paper.
Weirdly-
You don't wipe.
weirdly observant.
You're toilet paper.
I am definitely afraid of bears and tigers.
I will say I have written a couple of jokes that were inspired by certain things certain comics do online. Yeah, no, there's just like little things that like
Observations.
Yeah, little observations, which I don't do as much. Most of my observations are just observations of myself. That's it. Yeah. So
I observate toilet paper and movies. I write a lot of jokes about fucking Lake City cider sunglasses.
Move E.
Uh-huh.
The
Oh,
letter E.
yeah, okay.
The letter E. What are you
Jesus
gonna put it
Christ.
in front of the letter B?
A B C
Yeah, okay.
K Y L E S U C K S D A.
by the way, I just want to say kudos and God bless to anybody who has listened this far.
Okay,
Because
this
this
is what
has
we gotta
been
do.
complete fucking garbage.
This is what we have to do. We have to say a hashtag.
Hashtag.
If a listener makes it to this point
Hashtag. I prefer a hash pipe.
and either comments on Instagram or sends me a message with the hashtag, I will send you a $10 Tim's card.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm going to encourage everybody
What's-
to listen to the end.
What is? Oh fuck! No, you're only one person's getting it. Only one
Okay.
person's getting it.
Okay, I've come up with a perfect hashtag. Hashtag AEN capital F capital 9 782 hashtag.
Right.
You putting a hashtag at the end of a hashtag?
2 of them.
That's gonna fuck it all up.
Fuck, that's my Wi-Fi password.
Well, guys, I think that's it.
That's it.
Hey, I'd love to say it's been fun, but
Now we can go live.
yeah, let's go
oh my
live.
God, can we go live on Facebook?
Actually, let's go live for like
If you guys want to go live, we can go live.
Yeah.
Let's go live.
What time is it? Is anybody up still?
I'm sure people are up. It's 10:50.
Where are you guys gonna be? Do you have any dates coming up?
I mean, I got my stupid ass fucking album.
January 5th, Kyle Barnett's great album is coming out.
It's an EP. Right now you can pre-order it on Bandcamp. That's kylebarnett.bandcamp.com.
What's it called?
It's called the Baby Bird EP.
Now, is it true that EP stands for Incy Peensy?
Yeah, that's what it stands for. It stands for extraterrestrial.
Wait, Kyle said I wasn't on you. Plug it again.
Go ahead.
I hate doing this.
No, man. Good.
My EP is called the Baby Bird EP, and you can right now. I don't have any other streaming availabilities.
Put the cover art right here, Sarah.
Yeah, I'll send that to Sarah.
Yeah.
It's called the
Why would
Baby
you plug
Bird
it
EP, and you can pre-order it right now on Bandcamp.
Yeah, they
That's
can't wait.
kylebarnett.bandcamp.com. Thank you.
I'll cut out
You
all
say
these.
that's kylebarnett.bandcamp.com?
That's what it's called. You fucking.
That's KYLEBARNET .BANFCAMP.com.
Download it or die.
Yeah, you can pre-order it, and then when it's available for listening, I will send out an email through my Bandcamp, and it's gonna go to my PayPal, and you can look. People
Yeah.
are like, why aren't you gonna put it on iTunes or Spotify?
Okay, say that again.
Everyone's like, put it on Spotify, put it on iTunes, and I will eventually.
Mm-hmm.
But Bandcamp is the best way to pay me directly because when you
I think that's important to say because I don't think a lot of people realize that if they just stream it on Spotify,
when
it's not really
when you can listen on Bandcamp and not have to pay. That's fine. Just listen to it.
I'll say some. When you're done, I'll say something else.
But Bandcamp will pay me directly to my PayPal, whereas with Spotify and CD Baby, they do pay me, but it takes a long time for that to add up.
How much of a cut do they take?
Spotify,
If you buy the album, let's say, do they take a big cut?
On Bandcamp, I don't think they take a huge cut.
But
not like OnlyFans, 20%. Fuck.
What about my cut?
20%.
Taking 40%.
Chris, you get 80%.
Do you think?
80%. You doubled it.
Yeah, I know.
I'll say something off
Probably
air.
takes more than 20.
Chris, you can say what you're gonna say.
No. Like for real, I'll say something off.
Okay.
But I do mean this. I just if you want to download it for free, you can, and I don't care. Just as long as you listen to it. This is a labor of love.
Yeah.
But guys can download it for free off of Bandcamp. You don't have to pay anything. You can, because I have it set so you can make. What the? You can like on Bandcamp you can set the price to 0 if you really want to and still download it for free. The price is maximum $7. If you want to pay $7 to download my album, go for it. If you want,
nothing. That's like.
if you want to set it to 0, you can set it to fucking 0. I don't care. Just download it, listen to it wherever I put it.
And they can pre-order it, right?
And you can pre-order on Bandcamp, and that will be great. You can do that too.
Now, how does a pre-order compare to a post-order?
The post-order is the post-order. The pre-order is the pre-order. Oh, you look like cousin It from.
You take that back right now.
Albert, where are you gonna
Sarah,
be?
cut that out.
He's gonna be.
I hate you guys so much. Where are you gonna be?
I'm going to be on January 5th listening to Kyle Barnett's EP. I'm also going to be doing Instagram Live with Matt on Fridays.
Hell yeah.
And also Chris Halef, where are you going to be?
I'm going to probably be at work, but when I'm not at work, head over to at Chris Halef, Halef on Instagram. I'm going to be putting up every week one new animal fact video. Chris learns about animals. Chapter 3 coming sometime this week. I know I've chosen a really pompous title, Chapter 3, like I'm fucking Game of Thrones, but no, like listen to it. I actually really enjoy talking about animal facts, so I hope you guys enjoy it. And yeah, it's great.
Just name one fact about an animal right now to hook the
Hookmen.
Oh,
the people at home.
Yeah, totally.
Any fact about any animal.
Do it.
Duck-billed platypuses are the only mammals that lay eggs. There you go. That's a fact for you. But that's not what I'm going to be talking about. Actually, I got a recommendation from a comic in the scene, and I think I'm going to go with that.
I didn't submit anything.
Matt Baker, I might go with your recommendation.
For a name?
For an animal fact.
Ooh, oh, is it Albert Coombes?
Hey.
Take that, you piece of shit. Thank you for having us.
Obviously, she's referring to the majestic eagle.
Listen, you guys are great. I love you all.
Thank you for having us. Thanks.
Thank you for having us.
Now we're gonna.
Thanks for having
And actually,
Before you do,
we will close out. You have to ring the bell. Wait, actually, what's the
Let's
best?
all three of us ring the bell.
Bring it in here because this is the wider screen. I feel.
Yeah, let's. Here comes Albert. Here comes Chris.
1,
2, 3.
Woo!
We did it.